All right, we've been waiting long enough. We've been waiting long enough. This be your boy Jones from We Love the Game podcast. This is episode 21. I'm just waiting on my boys Scrap and Ace to jump in the building. Right now, we trying to get their camera situation taken care of. Once we get that situation taken care of, then they will be here live and direct with y'all, letting y'all know what was going on for nationals, man. From what I'm hearing, it was a very eventful weekend. Shouts out to all those teams that participated. Shouts out to all the teams that ended up taking care of business. Shouts out to Shouts out to everybody out there. Unfortunately,
Shit
I
like
did
that.
not get to make the trip, but I stayed in contact with all those guys and all those people out there, and was able to get the 411 and the scoop on a lot of things going on out there. We got a good episode tonight, everybody. We got a good episode tonight. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in with us on Facebook. On Facebook, we're not on Instagram tonight. I don't believe. No, we're not on Instagram tonight. But shouts out to everybody that's tapped in on Facebook, on Instagram. Not I keep saying Instagram because I just looked at it. Tapped in with us on Facebook. Um, on YouTube. There we go. On YouTube. There the gang go. The
Yes,
gang is here.
sir.
The gang is here. I'm letting them get everything
Microphone.
situated. Letting them get everything situated. Um, but until then, let's get into what we got. Like I said, we got a great show. I want them to be able to tell y'all. And then as y'all can see, I got the official We Let the Game right here going on. As y'all can see, We Let the Game going on. It's popping. It shouts out to the guys over there at Empire. Shouts out to Chris and Caleb and all the guys out there at Empire for making this possible. As you can see,
Shit
my
like that.
boys is dripped out in the latest. They dripped out in the latest. As you can see, and we looking very dapper, very dapper. Whoa! What is going on, sir? What is? I'm gonna have to put that man on mute until he figure out his situation. Um, he should have switched to this regular camera, but nonetheless, we gonna get it popping. Make sure he cool. You cool over there, Ace? Ace, how you looking? You good? Scrap. What is looking like over there? He trying to figure out something. He in deep thought. Look at him. Scrap with the waves popping. I see you, Scrap with the waves popping. Scrap, everybody shout out Scrap with the waves, man. Scrap out here killing them with the 360. But we gonna get right into the order of business. We're gonna get right into the order of business while they're figuring out their technical difficulties. I'm gonna mute those guys just for the simple fact that I need to mute them for just a little minute. Um, Up on the agenda, we got to take care of some things. We are I'm trying to find it as it goes on the screen and give it to y'all real time. But right now, we are looking for videographers, photographers, just being able to join the movement, being able to help us push the brand a lot further. So if you're looking to do that, please get in contact with me or my counterparts. Also, we are doing promos. Doing promos. Here's the price list. We have 3 sets for y'all. 3 tiers. We got Rec, Semi Pro, and Pro. It's on the screen. If you want more details about that, please get in contact with me and we'll make sure we get that popping for y'all. We got something to suit everybody and we're looking out, bro. It's a good thing for y'all. Now it's that time of the year again, looking for someone that's going to take responsibility and getting you your maximum return. Look no further. Crystal Bailey, a certified enrolled agent specializing in planning and retail income, military, charitable giving, you name it, she gets it done. With over 21 years of service, you guarantee A1 service to get you again that maximum return. If you're looking to get your taxes done, information, please get with me or I can give you the number. The number is 216-316-7353. The number is 216-316-7353. And once again, I want to shout out to my boys at Empire for making this possible. Making a lot of things possible for us and pushing the brand for us, getting that together for us. We appreciate y'all. And once again, we are back with another episode of We Love the Game. Once again, I am your host, Jones. That is my boys, Ace and Scrap. They were fresh from Florida, the Florida boys, fresh back. and coming back, it's always eventful when you get when you see people come back. Um, hold on, let me do that. Hold on, y'all. Feedback. There we go. Get the or move somebody's phone, something close to something.
Me, I joined.
Turn your yeah. There you go. There you go. It's muted now. That's what it was. Your phone. It was something. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all straight?
I see you can put it back in the headphones, and we can just hear, or just listen to it from there. Listen to it from the phone.
Uh,
and then talk through the phone. We could
No,
do
we're gonna
that,
they
talk.
still not straight.
but it's gonna have the feedback on there, ain't it?
No, it was only we can put the we can listen to this right here. We
Right.
can listen
Let me
because
try to
that's
see.
all
Let's
we
see if they figure it out.
all we was doing was listening to
For the sound.
yeah for the
Oh, so
sound.
you can mute it and
Yeah, we gonna hear
okay,
ourselves
okay,
talking
okay.
on this. We
Yeah,
just need
there you go. There you go. Figure it out. Come on. How y'all doing it? Y'all got it together now? Y'all got it together?
yeah we just need.
Y'all good? Y'all straight now? Y'all back? Let me make sure. Let me get y'all together. Scrap, say something. Hold on.
Yeah, so
There you go. Can you hear me now? The boy is having a problem. So look, this is what we gonna do.
Can you hear us?
I can hear
yo
y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, that's what trying to hear my fault.
Can y'all hear me? Say something if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
we good.
Can y'all hear me?
Unmute. Somebody might be mute.
Which one? Can
Hey,
y'all hear me?
that's cool. That's perfect. Jones, you good?
Can y'all can hear me now, right?
I can hear you, Jones. Yeah.
That's what it is. You got to move it away from there.
Probably got to just
I'm
get
gonna
over
go sit
here.
over here by the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about now? Everybody straight?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now, congratulations. Hey, we did it. We did it,
All
fellas.
right,
All right,
we
we
back.
back.
We back. We back.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. There y'all go. There y'all go. Y'all figured it out. Um. So now that I got you guys without the technical difficulties, just did the little promotion thing and everything. So we got that part out of the way. So everybody that knows us, they know that we get everything off. We get that shit out the way. We got to get
They
it out the
cutting
way.
up in these comments.
You said what? Scoot it back. You said what? Scrap.
They cutting up in these comments.
What they saying? They talking about y'all, ain't they? I bet.
Nah, they talking about Unc went to Heart because they pro now.
Oh man, huh, I gotta go
Motherfuckers
look
mad
at the
as hell
comments.
they lost.
As they should, as they should. They should be mad they lost. They should be mad they lost. So let's get into
What
it, man.
episode
So
is this? Y'all still can't get it together. Yeah, my thing.
hey, it's because they wanted to uh switch up speakers at the last minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once you do
We
shit
went
like that,
last minute shit.
you got to run with it on the fly. So this is how we got to run with it. So basically, let's get into the part of the show where everybody loves. I say we get to drip check, but I say I want to hear from y'all. I mean, y'all was in Florida, y'all was out there in nationals. Give me the dense version. Give me the dense version of your outtake on. Of course, a lot of teams didn't. The predictions that we did predict, a lot of those shits hit the. We can tell that we not putting in no parlays no time soon because all our parlays suck. Because Ohio did not look good collectively.
Ohio.
If a lot of people will say, so let's just talk about it. Like let's figure it out. Let's get into it, fellas. Y'all two were there. Y'all seen a lot of
Football.
of football, a lot of from all demographics. Let's put that first. From all demographics, but y'all seen it close up. We're gonna talk about Ohio first before we get into y'all whole experience of Florida.
Let's do the tournament first, then we can get to Ohio. Because once we get to Ohio,
Ohio gonna take off.
it's a whole angles we can go with Ohio. So we can just do tournament first.
Move it back. Move. What's that? It's the phone. Is it near your
Yeah,
earpiece?
we
That
good.
one
We
shit.
gotta, yeah,
We
All
good.
right.
yeah, that's what it is. But
It's scrap. It's whatever.
Scrap stuff should be off.
It's something else. It's something else.
Try
It's
now.
like it's nothing. It's like it's close to it. That's what it is.
All right,
It's
we
got to be
good now.
like yeah. Try
All right,
now.
yeah, we good now. Yeah. Um, can you hear me, Jones?
Yeah.
I bet. So, me, outside of Ohio and just our shit, like the fucking weekend was amazing. Being able to be around that much football from the women's side to the, you feel me, 5 man watching 5 man at co-ed, and it was just like it was different type of football. Met some people, you feel me, network with a lot of people from the trailer, from the food trucks to just period. You feel me? It was a cool experience. So I had a good time. The weather was good. It was a cool experience.
So I'm gonna say in regards to the podcast, we was showing a lot of love, more than I expected. For me, it's kind of humbling.
Move it.
Off the strength that when you start something like this, you don't know who really supports you. You know, outside of your friends, you know, your family.
Damn, y'all gotta move that. That shit is yeah.
It,
Y'all gotta.
I'm about to say it's like literally opposite sides of the room.
What's it's gotta something gotta be muted. It's gotta be something else gotta be muted.
Can't because we not even you don't even hear us from the phone. You literally hear us from the mic. That's it.
That's what it is. Try turning the mic down, son.
The mic down.
Something got it gotta balance each other. Cause even though that's
How's that? Can
try
you hear it?
now. No, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No, because it's picking up off the phone too.
No, that phone mic mute, so you got to hear us.
All right, well then there you go. So how loud is the phone?
It's down.
Oh
It's
no, it's
we
not.
can hear you. We can hear
Yeah,
you talking though.
All right, bet. That's probably better now. There we
All right.
go. We got it good now. So go
Yeah,
there we go.
mic
Go ahead.
closer now. So
no,
that's
but so no, like it was surprising. You know, like I said, from the love from the directors. You know, shout out to Richie,
June.
June. Like they whatever we asked as far as like if we wanted to get on the field, if we was okay with streaming, everybody supported us. Um, like I said, we linked up with people from Bama, North Carolina, Atlanta, DMV. Like everybody we talked to just showed love. And, like I said, that to me that was humbling because you know, while we out there trying to network, you don't know what the type of response you gonna get, receive from people. But everybody showed love. Like Scrap said, there was a lot of football being played. Shout out to Chris. No, not only with the text, but like we went down there and vibed with his team for a little bit on 5 man. And again, same thing with them. They showed us love. Kind of got a little better understanding of 5 man. I think I watched Ohio Legends, the Columbus teams.
I watched the team from Atlanta. They beat the team
Yeah,
47 to
yeah,
zip.
yeah. That's a different, way different type of ball game. That 5 man. So we'll talk about that later. But like, no, for overall, this was an interesting trip. Like I said, shout out to everybody that supported us. Um, it's funny you can tell how people act. How they just by how they dress. We seen hella fights. We seen video fights.
Shit's what's going on.
Yeah, we gotta do better though. We
At the
gotta
video,
do better.
but I mean
And I
overall,
and that was from what I heard, that was the pro. See,
that
that
was
was a pro team.
a pro. Yeah, it was two pro
Yeah.
teams. So it kind of changed up the entire tournament. No, I ain't gonna say he gave people passes or not
No,
because
gave
No,
some
no,
people.
no, no. Tell her that's what I heard. That's what the
Yeah,
people say.
yeah,
so
niggas caught a good little pass here or there, but shit, it is what it is. At the end of the day, niggas had to show up and play football, man. And it was shown that hey, man, this shit ain't this ain't what it is for real.
No facts.
Like niggas
But
like
once again, it was like you say, it was a great experience for y'all though. I mean, you know what
no
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Y'all. I mean, even though you
I got,
guys went out there for a mission and a common goal,
got that much
and
money.
didn't fully succeed it. I
Don't
mean,
worry
it
about
worked out in y'all favor
it. We
because
got the gang.
ultimately y'all it worked out in y'all favor.
Man,
Um,
shit work. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. And this is one thing I'm gonna say for Ohio flag football. Ohio, we gotta get the fuck out of Ohio. in the Midwest.
Mm,
We have
mm,
to because it's not gonna do us no nothing once we get to these fucking tournaments, bro. And these referees are refereeing how where they from, and it's totally different football. Like
The
we,
the, the overall difference was physicality, bro.
yeah. If it was if we would had Cleveland or Ohio referees, a lot of the Ohio teams would have probably made it out or won.
I just got to Sunday.
Yeah, but when you got referees from Baltimore or DC,
Chicago.
Baltimore.
Chicago, and the way they ref is physical, and y'all out here crying because these niggas is being physical, they're able to play their game. We're the ones that had to switch up, and that shit showed. That shit so bad though. Like
They did.
we out there crying about shit, and they making we seen. I watched female 808 full contact be way more physical than we did in the 808 Pro,
Mm.
and what we're used to.
And what,
And
what
so you think that's one of the
yeah,
reasons why a lot of our teams didn't do well out there, especially Cleveland teams or
our
Ohio
team.
teams per se? Because in actuality, I mean, no matter what division it is, it's only one excuse me, one Ohio team that actually um, uh, did their 1/8, so to speak, and that was up top. They went further than any Ohio team this year.
Shout out to up top.
I mean,
Shout out to up top.
I mean, you
Those
gotta
boys.
look at like
Shout out to
shot.
Hart.
Now Hart, yeah, Hart
Hart,
made it.
Oh yeah,
Hart.
yeah.
He
Shout out
made
to
it.
Hart.
They
Shout out to
just
Hart. Yeah, shout out to Hart. They
I
did their
blame
thing.
Hart loss on Coach Prime because he ain't sure because he had a 35 and up championship. But Hart was balling.
yeah, Hart
Hart
kept.
was balling, but
You
Coach
said
Prime had a
what? Hold
35
on.
and up game. So you
You
did.
said
I
what?
ain't gonna say that's the reason why they lost that game and put them in the predicament, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cause who? What's his name, bro?
The support was there this year though.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah,
Support was
like,
there.
Support was there in a way when it came to other people's team. Like I can know from my side, like when Hurricane U played, I was on their sideline. When Hart played, I was on their sideline. Up top played. I sit there and watch 4 games and watch them. Nigga, I was supporting like because at this point, like shit, all we got on Ohio side, like the little I'ma say this though. The little half pint, half a man, half the little nigga from up top. I think I just followed him as like Cam,
yeah,
Caden,
Yeah,
whatever. He's a
half. Yeah,
dog.
he's
yeah. He be.
Like
Yeah, hell yeah. He been like
or
that though,
he's a
bro.
dog, and I ran up against him a couple times when we was playing or
I
whatever.
think
But
he.
like he
I think he
showed
did
out
that
in
shit
that.
last year to us in the and he did that. Yeah, he did. He did that shit to us in the
they
championship game last year.
Cam, Day,
Yeah, Wine
Juan.
showed up
Oh
and
yeah,
What's the one with the
yeah,
glasses? I know his name. I always forget
yeah. He played
his
linebacker.
I think
yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
he bore too. Like
Shit,
I ain't gonna lie.
even
KK.
even
Yeah, them niggas,
ADBs,
hey, them
bro.
niggas.
It's the one
I
little
just
dark.
feel
It's the
like
one dark skinned
if
nigga
they
that
if they don't lose to
play
Hart and have
safety.
to go through four games on Saturday and then
Yeah,
six
KK. He
games
said his name
Sunday,
KK.
Yeah,
if they don't go through that, if they have a different route because they whooped the team that won, the team that won that had a double dip that first game, they had them niggas. But you got to think about it. This is game
they was tired.
six. This is game six
Uh,
of the day.
but hey, guess what? Guess what?
It hit a little
Hey,
different.
guess what? Guess what?
I
And
guess
Mark whooped and Mark whooped everybody
I
last
would go
year.
one thing. Which again, I understand successful teams, but
No, I'm just fucking. Let
I,
me
I
stop. Let
think
me stop.
benching Wine for that first half cost them the national championship.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
And again, it's what's whatever happened, is their reason behind it. But I think that possibly like I said, no disrespect to Hart because Drain them. No, I was on their sideline the entire time. Um, but I think up tops they're the crew. To me, they should have won. I really thought they were about to win the national championship. They was on the road, bro. I just feel like they at the last game
It was too much.
it was too much. They got burnt out. And,
But you gotta understand. And I understand that aspect, and y'all might call me crazy on that shit, but like devil's advocate. But it's accountability.
No, for sure.
Accountability.
no, we
It's accountability, and it's one of those things where like you guys at this point in like you guys went down there for a mission. Like you guys went down there and y'all had a plan. We're gonna stick to the plan. The plan was this, that, and the third. And they, from the coaching staff, from what I see and from what I, from just on a personal, from interaction with him, he's one of those that's gonna stand on his morals. And
And,
you gotta,
and as a
Yeah,
coach, from the coach part of me,
that's respectful. I mean, it shows like, hey, ain't
we
nobody
hold everybody
greater.
accountable.
Yeah,
We hold
hold
everybody
everybody
yeah,
accountable.
accountable.
yeah.
And
Ain't
nobody
nobody
better
bigger
than
than the
that.
team. Ain't nobody
So
bigger than the
I
team. And
hate
I
to have it
respect
on a
that.
national level, like on a national
Hey,
tournament. But I ain't like I said, up top, I watch them play their best. I've never seen them that turn. Playing watching up top here in Ohio. They got down there and they ball, and
Yeah, they some
I hope they
dogs, bro.
continue to build off of that. I hope they don't dismantle or anything happen, but they got something really brewing. I'm not telling them to jump divisions, but I think if they stay together and do what they did this past weekend, bro, they got something nice going. Like seriously, like no head at all.
Yeah, they got some dogs, bro. I'm not even gonna cap to you. And it's one of those things where it's just like, uh, even going against those guys, bro. It's just like you know what you gonna get when it's like you got to bring your A game. You can't come in there thinking you got to like this team about to be a pushover. Like the motherfuckers is always on one. Like if it, like they're on one.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they'll get back to the drawing board. Um, so hopefully we'll see these guys in Cleveland coming in the new year in 2025. Hopefully we can get these get them guys back here in Cleveland to play some football. If it's not in the spring, definitely in the summertime. Especially if and when um, we get a possible, hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed on a tournament here just for a We Love the Game tournament and see if we can get that possibly sanctioned by one of these wonderful, 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 and beautiful organizations, flag football organizations that they have. Um, we can possibly make something happen. That's on the near future, but yeah, once again, shouts out to all those guys. Hart up top, Canes, um, Fame you, yeah, Canes, Fame you,
Hurricane.
STV, Hurricane you, excuse me, STV, Raiders. I know I miss who else? Prime, built for prime time.
Oh yeah,
Built for prime time went out there. Who else went out there from Cleveland or Ohio, so to speak?
double up.
They was out.
Double up that I know of. I know. Um, so let's that Dad Row fight for
Dick
autism.
Agates, that
Dig,
count.
I believe so. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like I
we,
said,
Yeah.
it's so many to name. It's so many to name. But
Nah,
once
man,
again,
different though. I tell you all that though. That
yeah,
shit,
once again, shouts
that
out to
shit real.
everybody. So let's once again let's do this. Congratulate. Where we at? Where we at? What time is it? Y'all want to wait till 10 or
Still
y'all want
pretty
to
good.
wait to get this drip check? Y'all want to drop this drip check? Yeah, definitely Empire
yeah,
was out there for sure.
well, yeah. No, we definitely gonna Empire. Like I said, they show love. That was we was more so talking about the 8 man, but yeah, definitely Empire. Like I said, Ohio Legends. Bob up. I think they won.
Them niggas won everything.
Yeah, up
Them
the smoke
niggas
and
That
sweet.
they
niggas
vibing
Baltimore
up.
DMV took over
Yeah,
the Nationals. Like,
I ain't gonna say
and I
DMV. The one team took over
no, the
nationals.
women's won. Lady Luck is
Well,
from
yeah,
there.
well, yeah,
That's the city.
Lady Elite. You talking about Lady
Lady
Elite?
Elite,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's
nah,
they all
well, you can't
together.
say that because you
They
was
all
Chicago.
together, bro.
D2 and D3 was Chicago.
Where?
Reapers and
Yeah, represent
Women's Love.
Oh yeah,
They both of them team D2 and D3 was from Chicago.
them niggas won. Females 808.
They won.
They won 5-man pro,
All
eight
right,
man
hey
pro.
fellas, y'all can see the screen and everything, right? Y'all can see everything, right? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Y'all sure y'all ready for this?
So what we showing? Last second. We got a lot.
Even the Raiders
Let's check this shit out.
team. Oh, this crazy. What? What Bonte talking about? Yeah, that drippage. Jeez.
Man, what the fuck is going on, man? Y'all allowed this to happen down there, man?
That's Nationals. He woke. He must live
No,
there. He
no,
li-
that's yeah. Now
That's
that right there,
crazy.
yeah,
Y'all allowed this to go on. Y'all, wow, bro. I can't believe y'all.
That's my hey though.
Hey, hold on.
Y'all,
I
wow,
need to
bro.
pause. Oh,
He can't.
hey, you needed to pause on that one because we had the story about that one,
But
bro.
she crazy.
Hey,
Yeah, I can't
look,
pause him.
y'all
Just
might
we
not
go.
be.
Just give me.
Yeah, look at my
I'm just letting
nigga
it run.
Diz,
But look at this one.
Louis
Hey,
Vuitton.
I don't care what SCV gotta say.
Man, it's STB's worst jersey they ever had in
If
life.
Louis Vuitton,
This is the best one though. He wins.
oh yeah,
He won, bro.
Oh yeah, nah.
He look at that, bro.
That's terrible, bro.
That's drip.
Oh my god, why y'all do this like this, bro?
Man, I wish we could tag these niggas, bro.
Man, I wish I knew what that
This
was.
is the activity that was going on down there, bro.
And listen, it actually was more.
It was way more, but I
But
was
this
so
all I got
other
sent.
It's
shit.
This
like
all
Like,
I
we
got
were
sent.
screaming at times where we wanted to take pictures of people that got away. Like there's some people that look bad.
shit.
Y'all crazy for just going outside like that, bro. Y'all allowed it too, though.
I, no, hold on,
That's what's so
was
crazy.
my
That's
nigga
what's.
Diz drippy or no
Oh, he
drip?
was no, he was
My
drip.
nigga like they got sky blue mouthpiece with the sky blue
He
Louis
was he was he
Vuitton with the
was
black
I,
durag, Nike on the
the
black,
black
black,
cleats
black, white.
I
the
mean,
black cleats go crazy.
it's the
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 jersey.
black on black.
jersey is cheese.
The
Yeah.
black on the black gloves. That's the wristbands. That's
No,
tough.
like I said,
But the nigga next, that
I
nigga
wasn't
got
trying
a
to take a picture
diaper
of the
on,
Lakers with
bro.
them.
Fuck out of here. What this nigga got on, bro? Y'all, man, I know that nigga did not get
He's
in.
like, yeah, what time I gotta be at the field? Fuck, here I come. I'm at my girl
I
house.
know that
This
nigga did
nigga,
not
he
get in,
up
bro.
with
That nigga
his
got
jumping
in.
bag
Oh,
for the last 10 years.
shit.
This go to fit. And he had the wristband on it. What's there's a QB? The snow blood. Yeah,
Y'all
her
allowed this
mad.
shit to go on, bro.
Yeah, she.
Y'all allowed
Hey,
that to go
y'all
on.
ever seen
So
her stance
No,
though?
that's
she a
who we.
dog though.
Hey, yeah,
She so give
She
everybody the
definitely a
backstory on that.
dog.
Give everybody
Sure.
the backstory on that because she does. We do follow her now on on Instagram. She does
oh
follow the
yeah.
page, I believe
I
so.
follow, yeah, I
So
follow her.
listen, when we seen her, we clowning her. We like no on some Batgirl type shit. Like
Yeah, we caught her back, girl. I
like
ain't
she
gonna
had
lie.
a stance, like she was coming out the blocks, like for track.
But she, hey,
But then she took off, bro.
sack.
She was like
And she talking
grown
shit.
man trying to
Yeah.
run from her. Like she was hawking everybody. Like she really was on her shit. Like what? No, and again, that's 5 man. So like we had to understand like the rules.
Yeah.
You know, Chris was explaining stuff. We had people on the sidelines explaining us. It's different from man, bro. Totally different
Yeah.
world. So, but she was cool. Like I mean, like I said, that vibe is different down there with man. Games, 30 minutes if that.
Yeah.
The entire
Yeah, they
game.
real quick.
Yeah,
And that was non-contact or
I watched
contact.
that nigga, that 5 man shit, bro. That shit gets serious. Like 5 man, you really got to be able to cover a nigga, catch the ball.
And listen, the flag game was so different about that because they use poppers.
Yeah, so you really got to body. You really got to.
Body up.
Flags. And they allowed to
So
jump.
was
Oh,
that
the jump and make everything 10 times better.
Man, that
so
was
was that non-contact or contact?
both.
Both.
Yeah, they
Okay.
was getting.
Yeah, they have
Nigga,
both.
D. Lawson got stole on and dropped playing 5 man. You ain't heard it from me though.
He ain't gonna tell nobody, huh?
Got stole on, nigga hit him, boom, slap, caught D. Lawson. That nigga fell and fell on the ground, all type of shit. D. Lawson gonna act like it ain't that, but you know D. I love that. That's my dog. You feel me? But niggas clap D. Lawson. Bing, they got it popping out there. For real, y'all laughing though. Like D. Lawson here, he knows what happened.
They said he was the QB. Who was the
Yeah,
QB?
yeah. See, and that's like I said, all these tournaments, we definitely. So I'm gonna tell y'all from my point, Ohio, as many tournaments y'all could get out of Ohio, get to it, bro.
Yeah, fuck,
Get
ain't no.
to it.
Me,
I'm telling y'all now, if y'all want to be
No.
successful next year at nationals,
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
get to all these tournaments.
Don't make no tournaments this year in Ohio or in the Midwest. Like everything should be 4 to 5 hours away, 6 hours away, because this is the only way y'all gonna get good, bruh. This Ohio shit do not read in the real world. The way we play flag football, and this is for everybody. The real world, when it comes up to everybody else, bro, this shit ain't that, man. I watched the team and nigga, again, this team from DMV for national champs. The way they prepare and nigga was on time and niggas was on the field stretching as a team, they looked like a real team. And that's the thing about Ohio teams. We don't be looking like real teams because we ain't taking this shit serious, bro.
At all.
And that's our biggest thing. We don't take this shit as serious. I watch niggas grow them up together. Like I watch all the Ohio teams. Like the Raiders, STV, niggas half-assing, ain't doing their workouts, niggas ain't stretching, niggas showing up to games late as fuck. Like we can't
So
win games when you're not prepared like that.
Hey,
so
you
let me.
ready?
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go down the list. We're gonna go. I'm gonna add because this is the team that's just instantly on my mind. Hart. What do we think? What do you believe happened with Hart? How did they not get past that threshold of getting it done?
So I think Hart just didn't execute. I don't think. I think.
You seen the last game?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think. I mean, and I could be wrong. That's like from my. No, I think they just didn't execute. I don't think it was nothing. I guess I'll go back
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
I don't think it was nothing specifically that they could have fixed that was like that bad that caused them to lose. Um, their defense.
Oh, they said they needed their blocking backs. No shine.
Well, yeah.
No
See,
dead.
see, so the so
For that game.
for that. So I say for for the was it the Reapers? What was the game on Sunday?
No, the game on Sunday was hard.
No, I was Hart. Who did Hart play? I know.
Oh, up top. They had
That
a penalty
second
game.
time, yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
Sunday.
first game, I know.
The
Who they
fir-
lose their first
Reapers.
game?
They lost to Reapers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Reapers.
So me
Oh,
personally,
and they said Tyler Arm was fucked up, and
Yeah, I heard a
they
lot of
just
people
was
was putting the
beating up.
blame on Tyler in that situation.
Tyler didn't have yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it was that. It was more so them
and the
than
delay
not
of
being
game.
able to execute. If Tyler Arm is gone,
Reese said that the delay of that game, the rain, and the 30, like that shit played a part
yeah,
too.
probably
That played a part too. Like
That's what
that
I'm
whole day was just cheese for everybody.
I'm gonna say this: Hart impressed a lot of people, regardless if they won the middle or not, bro.
No, niggas,
Like,
even the DMV niggas gave me some little like, oh, they show, you know, they always was like hard to love. That's y'all little brother team. That's that one. They never really, but they even said like, oh no, them niggas like, all right.
And like they defense was turned, bro. That up top game was fun to watch. The first one, the night game, that game was actually fun to watch.
Coach Prime was coaching his ass off.
No, they did that thing.
Yes,
So like Dre said, so he wanted me to let y'all know there is no more D3 when it comes to Hart. They
Yeah.
are moving up to D2.
So
So shout out to Hart.
Shout out to Hart for moving up.
Let's get healthy. Sean.
that's not true, D Spoon. Only if you really knew, the shit that be going on everywhere else outside of Ohio, them niggas don't stick together, bro. We just played a 4-4, a 4-4 outlaw team that was consist of 3 other teams in the city. So that's not a true statement. So that we need to stay together. The question is, yeah, we probably do need to stay together, but that shit's still not gonna matter because the way we all play football together, it's not gonna equal up to the shit that happens in this national when you get to that national stage.
So what about let's move on to the next team that we know that we know have some Cleveland guys on. Let's go to STV. What do you think happened with STV?
Who said they had Cleveland guys? Oh, you mean for that weekend? Oh, you mean for that weekend?
Damn. Ace.
Shit like that.
Crazy.
From
Ace.
my
You said
understanding,
that.
the Cleveland players didn't get that much love. I know my guy Merv, he got a strained calf, he got hurt. I heard things that they did during the season, everything didn't go the same once it got to nationals. No, certain players didn't play that was normally playing. I don't know, it was the egos thing, but they didn't look the same. And the score showed that. So I think it was one of the things where the Cleveland players that's on STV had to sit back and realize, hey, what was best for them and what was their next move. That we don't know what it is, but could be some things changing.
Could be. It ain't no big no could be. Y'all know what happened. The fuck, the experiment is over. That's what the people. The experiment is over.
You said what, Scrap? That's what they say.
That's what the
He
people
said the
say.
experiment
The
over.
experiment is over.
The
We appreciate
experiment is
y'all
over.
stopping by, but we gonna fuck with you.
We fuck with you, but we just can't fuck with you. That's what you saying. That's what's going on, huh,
No, we
Scrap?
gonna fuck with y'all. This shit was it ain't
And
what
then
it
what it
is.
is. That's what I
You
said.
feel me? Like,
Oh,
it is what it
It is
is.
what it is. It
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 is
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 what
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 it
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 is.
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 And it's crazy because the talent was there. Like I don't know what limited
It's just it didn't
on
tell.
the field.
It wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on something I don't have the knowledge of to speak on. Then especially I can't speak on anything honestly because I wasn't in Florida. I
Right.
don't know. I only know what was told to me. But besides from the people on the team and then from the individuals on the outside looking in. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. From what Scrap's saying, he's saying the experiment is done. If the experiment is done, so be it. It was a good experiment for certain people. For a lot of people, it wasn't. If it is dead, then it wasn't built for certain individuals, which is fine. It could have it just probably was just bad timing. Um, but other than that, it is what it is.
Right.
So moving right along, let's go to the Raiders. What about the Raiders? What y'all thinking?
Man, we played trash. Uh, no, we really played. We played cheese though. We played. Um, Nobody really played good. Offense played terrible. I think the offense had 16 points on a weekend, or 20 points on a weekend. Um, and that was just we couldn't make shit happen. All right, we got there. We played it, and we played what 404 Outlaw. We kicked their ass Friday, which it really didn't kick their ass. We came out QB threw a pick, gave him the ball back. They broke a screen to a touchdown. Offense came out second half, scored twice. Defense gave up nothing after that one screen. Um, and that's how Thursday went. I mean, that's how Friday went. And then Saturday, we played against a great UT team, and they showed the difference of Ohio football and where they from? What Cobras from?
UT Cobras.
Yeah,
They from Philly.
they from where the UT Cobras from?
I think they is from Philly, I believe. I
I
don't
went
quote me on
to
that.
Philly. So
Somebody
like,
know where they
yeah,
from.
they showed
Know
us
where they
like
from.
that Ohio
I think they
football
is.
ain't shit, and pretty much like kicked our football they took our football and kicked that bitch over the fence.
So do you think egos was a big part of the situation?
No, they just was better than us that day. Like they showed up and people didn't step up or people didn't know what was going on and niggas was in their feelings about playing time and niggas it was like our first time that the Raiders got kicked in their mouth in a long time.
Right.
And we didn't know how people didn't know
To
how to
bounce back from adversity type shit.
bounce back from adversity. That game against a team that's you can't throw the ball, we can't move the ball, DBs can't cover, rush. I can't even lie, nigga. The rush, nigga. When I tell you they had three rushers and we sent three and the rushers couldn't win they one on ones, shit was real. Because you got to think about it. We look at the team like we couldn't. If the defense ain't scoring, the offense ain't scoring, we ain't scoring.
So do you feel that? Do you? I don't. I mean, I doubt it because it's not that type of atmosphere. I would think over there with the Raiders, with as much success that y'all done had out of 2024, you don't feel as if that situation with those guys is and if you don't know, I mean, you don't got to answer it. I might be asking a touchy, I might be asking something that's like, wait, pushing a narrative that ain't true or anything. So if it's not true or anything, just tell me like, no, it ain't nothing like that. Or do you think that experiment, so to speak, if I is at its head? Pause.
Do you think? What's the question?
So he pretty much saying like
Do you feel like the
after
situation with
first year,
STV is the
everything,
same
y'all
situation with the Raiders?
continue for next year.
Yeah,
as
like
is, or y'all think it's going?
No,
yeah,
he's
like
so D
no,
Lawson said
like
it's D
for real,
Lawson said it's
like we
good.
just gotta clean up our shit. Like
Facts.
we gotta get back to the drawing board. Like, hey, we gotta fix some shit. We got a lot of holes that need to be filled. And
Pause.
so yeah, that was crazy. But it ain't really like the team, like the guys that we had. Like it like oh no, it's a wrap. Let's go split our ways. Like no, you gotta think about it. The teams that won, them good ass teams, they've been together for 3 years. You feel me? Like this is we did all this in 1 year and we made it on we went 2-2 in nationals
But I
and
don't.
came in like I so again like I said this before, it really ain't a bust if we don't win. We didn't go out and go two in a barbecue, or we won one game and got a win by a
Just some
forfeit.
personal.
You feel me? Like no, we and the teams we played against was legit teams. These ain't like we went down there and lost to Heart or 404 or 404 Outlaw, like some bum ass niggas. Like the niggas AU, I mean,
You see,
UT was fucking the number one team.
yeah, that was something.
Yeah,
That
that is
motherfucking
true.
New Jack team we played wasn't sweet. So it ain't like we went out there and but we just lost. Like, nah.
We should beat them. I'm gonna say this though, because I was on the sidelines watching the Raiders. The one thing I could say that no, and I had said this on a different live. It was gonna really be how they handle adversity if they was to lose. And me, watching them, I ain't gonna say they always had beef on the sidelines. Like I just worried about, hey, they was winning all year. The only adversity they really had was Canton, and I said that. I'm like, no, with the double dip game. But I think that was the only, like Scrap said, there are certain things they got to fix as a team. But at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't change
I ain't mean to throw
no
them under the bus.
personnel or anything. I feel like they just got some things they gotta,
Upgrade. We just gotta we gotta tweak some. We gotta go back to the
like
lab
to
and
go
tweak
back and be
some.
like, okay, no, we see how this was. This was our weakness. Maybe it didn't get exploited until nationals. Um, so for me, I think that's was the for me when it comes to Raiders, that was the only thing. Like I said, I think they started all the game. Well, the game I watched was the 4-4 game. They started late, which I'm pretty sure the Raiders.
We didn't we started all our games with it. Pick six.
Y'all
The
started
whole
late.
weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
whole
well, I
weekend
see
we
the I see
started
the we
down
had
six.
the
Every
game at the same
game,
time with y'all.
every game we started out with a pick and it turned into a touchdown. Every single game from 404 to whatever, and then all the stuff that I'm saying, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, scrap. Like our quarterback, know he played terrible.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
so, like this ain't like, oh yeah, it's going like so our in house, like we know, like we didn't had this conversation. And niggas know, like niggas played terrible, and that's why we didn't win. And we got to get better. And we got to go to the drawing board and go. We got to go get some pieces. We got to add some pieces for sure. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is, nigga, we got to play aggressive. We got to be more aggressive when it comes to this national stage and these big teams because this shit ain't sweet.
Nah.
Like, it
And
was.
that's the thing. We got we got individuals, honestly. They making a mockery of this shit because it's funny. It's like we really are being stepped over. If we talking flag, we being stepped over. You know what I'm saying? And it just showed like I would have honestly thought at one Ohio team would have brought one ring back, just
Nah, that
one,
shit got real out there though.
just one.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit
Whether
got
I was if it wasn't me personally, just me, if it wasn't STV, I wanted it to rather be either. I mean, it's only three. I'm gonna put three teams because I just can't leave because I'm STV for sure is my first team. Uh, Second team got to go with. I got to go with either Hurricanes because that's Cleveland, and then the Raiders. Um, that's just my thing. If one of those three teams would have came off victorious, one of all teams, but you know what I'm saying. Then again, it doesn't work that way. You got to play the game. Now, I would say this: if Hart would have went down there and won, that would have been a fucking shocker to me because you don't hear Hart getting it done on the big stage. Um, Up
even
top,
up top.
I mean, right.
Up top, I
Like I
mean,
said,
up top.
Both of
I
them,
mean,
for
up
real.
top's not a shocker to me because up top was there last year.
against MR, you talk about because of MR.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
played
there
the
was
same
more
teams.
competition this year
Played the
in this
same
tournament
team.
than it was in Tampa.
Played the same teams.
No, it was some
No,
no
no,
Jones.
Yeah.
That wreck in
no,
the body
Jones.
of games
Yeah,
and all that.
I,
Niggas had to play.
but you
Them
got that's
niggas
the
had to play
thing.
11
I,
games in 2 days, Jones. To make
bruh,
the
that's the
championship.
thing. You gotta win. you
I mean,
gotta
yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
win.
got to
sure.
win. But I'm trying to tell
You
you,
gotta win.
it
Hey,
wasn't.
if it was a fifth, we'll
It
be
was some like
drunk, bro. We
teams.
beat them teams out there. We beat them teams that won, bro. We beat the team that won in D2.
Vanilla Gorillas. I mean,
We have
Who
been
was
in the
it?
girls.
Well, yeah, we beat the team that won in D3 Reapers. We beat
Yeah,
them.
I mean, that's what we
I'm talking
said.
about big belt the ass. Hiya, hiya, hiya.
Hey, but I mean, it's any given Sunday, bro. You can't
That
just
is true.
say
That
that.
is true.
Like I said, I'm not gonna belittle Hart Run. Like,
STV 35 or older should have. Yeah, they should have, but it was way too much football being played amongst other people that
yeah,
weekend.
facts.
Way too much football being played amongst other people that weekend for that. For me, I mean, honestly, that's a lot. You got to think a lot of people that weekend. It's a lot of things going on in Florida that weekend, and Florida knows it's one of their biggest weekends in Florida because they know a lot of people is coming there for one thing and one thing only: football. Because that's
Right.
the only state that they can play football for real because of the weather. Unless you going to Texas, and all that other shit. But people ain't going out there in January. We going to Florida. So you got semi-pro teams that's playing out there at that given time.
yeah, they had 37. They had 37 up down there.
You got that going on. They got the 37U going on. So you got people playing out there that's playing flag. A lot of people out there that's playing flag. Mind you, playing very important positions. Let me say that again. Playing very important positions. All that football on your body is not good for one weekend.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, niggas. And then again, when you don't
Then
play
have to
when
wake up
Ohio
early in
team,
the morning and go out there and play. Bro, that's a lot. I mean, I commend y'all. Don't they
no,
probably don't
I
take away
think
from
he just
they
off.
probably don't take away from the game, but some that it takes it strikes it hits different when you think like, damn, maybe if we got a fresher version of this person, what the outcome could have been, or maybe if this person would have took this more serious, and not just saying with one team, I'm saying with everybody that was out there.
So tell me this: do you think it's cool for people to play 8 man and 5 man in the same national tournament?
I It's in the tournament. Go ahead, by all means,
But I
by
mean,
all
you
means.
talk about being
It
fresh.
it's good for
They
some, bro.
National
I know,
team.
I know individuals.
Niggas
I know,
win. I know.
I
I
know
know the nigga on my
individuals.
team, KJ, won a 5 man pro championship
Yeah, with
with
Bob.
Vibe Up and came back and he didn't. It wasn't phased. Like KJ wasn't like, oh, he was tired for
Yeah,
8 man.
yeah,
Or nothing.
I get that, but a lot of people I know, well, a couple friends of mine that went out there and played flag. Niggas played flag. Niggas had semi-pro games
No,
out there.
our niggas did.
Niggas came back and played flag. Then they trying to get back on another semi-pro team, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga
thinking like,
play a
man,
nigga. We had a nigga with a flag.
wow.
Walked out the house with a flag uniform on and came back in with a helmet.
You feel me? It's just like,
Like,
damn, like
nigga, where do y'all come from? We didn't went to folk. We didn't ate. Where y'all come from? We just had a football game. 30 like, but we got a game. Like it was just a lot of
It was a
football.
lot of. I mean, you got to even think people was going from
but I love it
Orlando.
though. I love football, so
Yeah,
I'm
but you
for it.
got
But
people
then
going from
you
Orlando to Tampa, coming back to Orlando, play in certain divisions, and I mean,
Football down this
it was
hour away to go play
it's,
37U.
it was a lot, bro. It really was. So
So now we at what we at? We at the 10 o'clock hour. We at halftime, y'all. We are now at halftime. This is
Hold on,
part.
before we go to halftime, can I say something?
Go ahead, talk your shit, gangster.
They fucking around and freed the Buff Boys and let the Buff Boys get a ring.
yeah, like I said, it was one of the first ones.
They let the Buff Boys get a ring.
Bang,
So shout
bang.
out
Shit
to the
like that.
Buff
Shit like
Boys,
that.
man. Y'all
They
did
did
y'all
free the
thing.
Buff Boys. They
I let a
did do
couple of
that.
y'all when I was down there, bruh. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Congratulations on that ring, that state championship. I mean, not state championship, national championship ring. And yeah, but halftime.
I gotta go get my free Buff Boys shirt, bro. I'm wearing that all summer. Hopefully, we can get those boys up here for
Free
the
the Buff
spring or
Boys.
summer. Hopefully. It would be nice to have the Buff Boys coming back up here.
Yeah,
So like I was saying, um,
Put them busts back on.
Put them buffs back on. We at this part. This is halftime right now. We are at halftime. This is part of the show where, now we are. Well, I'm gonna kick back into the promo one more time for the black folks, for the black folks, for the black people. Once again, we are looking for videographers. We're looking for cameramen. We are looking for directors. We are looking for. What else we looking for? We're looking for anybody. We're looking for anybody, photographers, videographers, all that good stuff. Anything that can help push the brand.
And
If that's
people that
you,
can travel too.
get with us, and people that can travel, people that's willing to push the brand. Please get with us. All of that. Also, we have a We Love the Game priceless promo. We got a rec semi pro and pro, which is bronze, silver, and gold. 25, 75, but 25, 50, and $75. You know how that should go. Is tier one, tier two, and tier three. You know what I'm saying? Work with your budget. But we willing to work with you. But just don't try to play us, bro, because we trying to run a business here. Then we got tax season. Everybody else trying to get their taxes done, man. Hey, we got a person that can get your taxes done
Taxes.
for the low. Please, please, please tap in with Crystal. She
Fellas.
get your taxes
No
done.
child support.
Hey, you better get it done. The number's
We
216.
we back, y'all. Taxes, child support is back. We can file. Yeah. So if you
We
on
doing
child
all of
support,
that.
that Trump didn't change that rule. So be ready to file them taxes, my boy.
We got all that covered. And once again, shots. I'm gonna give you the number. It's 216-316-7353. 216-316-7353. Tell her we love the game sent you. And then shout out to our boys at Empire for everything that they do for us. Especially this right here. If y'all checking out the drip that the fellas got on, exclusive. We love the game merchandise. Shouts out to my guys over there at Empire. Another thing I want to give some shouts out to a couple people that we just started connecting with. The NF community, the NF flag football, Chicago Midwest community out there. Shouts out to those guys. We've been keeping in contact with them. You what other shouts out that you wanted to give out, Ace, to a couple people that you've been connecting with?
I heard the last part. My fault.
I said, what's the couple of the people I shouted out, NF flag football community.
I
But I
mean,
wanted
just NFL.
anybody else that you wanted to shout out in this halftime hour. You know what I'm saying? While we, you know what I'm saying, until we
Like I
get
said,
into
female
shit.
Bama Fire. We was on the sideline with them. Hey, much much love rocking with them. Hey, I have fun that entire game. Hey, if I say yeah, I'll let scrap under that one.
Yeah, hey, shout to my girl Jazz. Her birthday today. Yeah, playing for Alabama Fire. Yeah, that's my dog right there. What was number two name? I forget her name. She was a dog. Like that whole,
I said,
bro, that whole little vibe on the women's, bro.
man, it's
Man, that
different.
shit is crazy.
And we ain't talking on no like flirting type. Like they really just they know football, bro. Like y'all, watching them, y'all might not think like them females really do understand football and know how to play. Like
Yeah.
so, just be on the sideline talking to them, hearing them,
aggressive. Jones, I'm talking about they catching, blocking back, throwing them for
yanking
like
people.
they was full like kickoffs. Oh, they was out there painting shit.
Man, like it was
Crackbacks, all that.
Was they respecting the, was they respecting the
shout out to
game?
Bama Fire. Shout out to Lady Elite. You know, congratulations to them.
They so raw.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They could probably beat some of our
man, they beating pro teams.
Yeah, I about to say
it's, they Jones, they coming out screens. Balls, deep balls. Throwing like they like no like
no, they different, bro.
Just throwing it. No, and they block. They listen.
It's totally different, man. Like it's
and the vibe at the game is just like
it's a vibe. Chris say
y'all got some girlfriends.
Chris say the vibe is
get
hot.
them into flag football. We got to get the Cleveland team, man.
No,
we got to. We got to.
Why? So we can go out of town and bitch be fighting, talking about this bitch stepped on my shoe.
Man, listen, it can't. We don't know till it happen. I rather it happen than us not try at all.
So on some local news, I was looking earlier.
High school, college, whatever.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's probably females interested if we put it out there for real and say, hey, we got a team, a women's team that's going to travel. Why not try?
I always just want to travel. Fuck the football.
So look, on local news, since it was some funny shit going on, we got some free agency talk. Has hit that free agency portal.
Wait, hold on, Jones.
Y'all think he trolling?
you ain't about to just just skip my team, no. Like
Oh
that's
shit, we
that's
did. No,
crazy
my
Yeah,
fault,
work.
my
bro,
fault, my
bro,
fault,
you
my
dead
fault.
wrong for that.
I am dead wrong. My bad, sir. My bad. My
They
apologies.
had
My
Coach Rock.
apologies.
Like
They
damn.
brought Coach
Like
My
Rock back out
hey,
of retirement.
look.
Tell them to bring me my money.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir. I got
That's
you, sir.
crazy. I would have never
I got
did.
you, sir. My
You know,
apologies. My
you know they
apologies.
got shit. I feel
My
you. You know what?
apologies.
Since
My
we going
apologies.
that route
My
with free
apologies.
agencies and stuff
Let's get
like
no.
that,
Let's talk first. Let's talk
let's
first
talk
on
about
Hurricane U.
you and
Hurricane
how
U.
they went.
What happened with those guys? My
Because I
apologies.
heard it was
I
some
did
shit
forget
going on
about that.
up there. There was a lot of unfair activities going on.
What do you
I
mean?
wouldn't say
That's what I heard. That's what the people said. No matter what the people say,
have
What
the
unfair
people talk.
activity?
Have the people that talk.
I heard niggas that's supposed to be in was sitting on the bench.
So,
yeah,
so that's and that's
due
and
to
that's
due
that's
to the person.
why talking sometimes get people fucked up in life because they talk too much without having facts.
Mm.
So let's be honest. There's two things that the reason why Hurricane U didn't get as far as they should have.
Which one?
Simply one, physicality. And like I said, that went to every team from Ohio. So but there was some shit. If you watch our New Jack game, we was told by the refs certain things that happened during the game that never got flagged. So it wasn't that we couldn't play the no physical. It was just that if you tell us one thing as a ref and it happened, and you saying you ain't giving nobody no warnings, it's like damn. So when they do it, it's cool, but when we do it, we getting flags. So it's like you trying to teach the young Canes how to play, but no, how can I if they trying to abide by the rules of the refs and they ain't abiding by it? But honestly, I'm gonna be real about our team. We were just a made team that really we didn't know who we was. We didn't have no identity. So we still had people. We didn't know what people could really do. And so you gotta understand, we came together for one tournament in Euclid, had a few practices before nationals, and then got to nationals. We still was. It's still things that had to be fixed that wasn't be fixed in that quick amount of time. And yeah, we could say, hey, a certain person or player could have been in this position, should have played more, whether it's both ways, whether it's one way, whether it's not at all. But again, no, at times we did what we felt like was right at that time. If you watch the New Jack game, we last drive we up 9-8,
Bomb
and
for game.
and threw a bomb off of miscommunication. It wasn't like we did anything wrong. It was just miscommunication on our sidelines that caused us to be somebody to be in the wrong defense.
So do y'all break up?
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Like so, understand like
That's what I like to hear.
what we preaching is that we seen the potential of what we can be. Um, like I'm not a person that's gonna just keep, hey, it ain't working, ain't working, ain't working. Do we add pieces? Absolutely, if we can. If not, the people we have to get better. And once you build that chemistry, you see how far that could take you. Um, I'm not gonna make no excuses because our first game, Phantom, we came out. That pick six changed everything. We had a pick six call back.
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, I
Alex had,
seen
had
that.
Alex
Alex
had
got the
a pick
pick six.
six and had it stood as 8-8 going to halftime. Instead, we get a 15-yard penalty. Next thing you know, they throw a corner route. Actually, even on that,
That was terrible.
that was terrible because
Pushing
our
it back.
DB got pushed in the back.
Blatantly.
And that's another thing, June. I know I'm gonna be real, bro. You can't have refs from people's city refing their own games. We got that somehow got to get fixed, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
because I remember that. I believe Suge couldn't ref one of our games.
Yeah.
bro. It was
When
it
we was out
was
there.
Chicago refs refing the Chicago team, and it seemed like they didn't get no calls. And people who watched our game even said it was like, bro, the pass interference, the roughing the passer. It's just certain things that happened in that game that could have changed how that went. We lost what 16-0. We get to pick six, like I said, we tie 8-8 going to halftime. Anything could happen. So, and again, no, my thing is for all teams in Ohio, it's just physicality, man. Like I watch all them games. Ohio has the talent to compete with DMV, Chicago, everybody. Every team has the talent. It's about physicality and chemistry. You got to execute. You got to know how to play through that physicality. Be physical. We watched that AU UT game. That whole game, they won. It was score 7-6. Bro, corners literally pressed every time. Rushers rushed hard every play. Everything was physical. So I mean, we know what we want to do moving forward. No, we started our team was we started practice. I know in February. We know where we want to
Right
be as
back at it,
a
huh?
team. We ain't sugarcoating shit. If you want to rock with us, everything got to be earned. Fat the fuck out.
So that's your recruitment pitch right there. That's your recruiting right there. That's your recruit.
That's his pitch.
Oh no,
That's your pitch.
people hollered at me. I don't gotta pitch nothing. They seen
Mm,
the real shit.
Well, Uga free
mm.
agent. Y'all got another rusher.
Hey, if that happens, that happens. If that's where he want to be, I mean, I understand like his situation. You
No,
know,
you don't understand his situation.
I mean, from what he told me, I
What's his
understand what he's
situation
talking
then,
about.
Scrap?
I
He
mean
a free
that.
agent. Hey, let's talk about it since we moving right along. Since that was the
He ain't
next
no good
topic
free
anyway.
agent.
I mean, he just that's how he look at it. Like it just everybody look down on. I mean, you think he's a fit for the Raiders?
I don't. What you about to say after that? Everybody.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
go that part first. So I can answer that first. Then that's gonna go to my next question.
As far as what about
You
everybody
said he feel like everybody what?
saying that he couldn't contribute to what the Raiders needs as a rusher. And my thing is, y'all won't know until y'all keep giving him a chance.
But we're acting like this. Like so, this narrative. I don't know really, but I don't see it like that. I just feel like if people, and this is a Raiders thing, period. Like we were big on I, and it's not enough we. And that's the biggest thing that we miss and understand as a. And I expressed the whole weekend when you're on a team and you have 8 guys and all 8 guys are pointing like, "Hey, it's not my fault. I did this. I did that. The reason why we won was or even when negative stuff happened, it's always a finger getting pointed or something like that. You're not going to be successful like that. And that's the thing I feel like when it came to the Raiders, it was like everybody always was like, I did this or I didn't do that or you didn't do this. It was always a point, and it wasn't a we. You can't win when it's always I. Well, I did this. I caught this pass, but he didn't. Like, no, like we is a we. Like we only as good as we can be. And I think that our biggest thing as the Raiders right now in our team is that it's too many fucking Indians and not enough Chiefs. Niggas want to be the Indians and niggas don't really want to put the work in. Niggas don't want to be like, hey, this nigga's better than me. So instead of me saying like, and pouting and doing this shit, I might have do my part. Niggas don't want to do they want eights. Niggas think they want eights is bigger than
So
everything.
you saying Uncle's given the opportunity to do his one part?
I don't know about opportunities. At this point, when we get to this national stage, the narrative we try to play, with the narrative we try to paint is this: we're gonna play our best 8.
Facts, as you should. Every
Period.
team.
So, in my mind, as a coach, as a player, at all times, the best 8 should be on the field. But then I hollered at Jay Holmes this weekend, and he gave me a different look at it.
Mm-hmm.
As, hey, your best 8 might not be the best 8 to work together. You might have to put in a nigga that's 65% that's gonna play good with this nigga that's 85%, or a 72%er that is gonna give you more to play with this 85%.
That chemistry.
It's almost like you
So
putting
like
you got
that's
to
a
put a LeBron around.
some
You building.
games. Like even for example, we play UT Cobras.
You talking about nothing.
And you know how I am. I feel like nigga, I'm the best. I feel like in my position. Period. This is just me as a person. But it was to the point where they had a block. They were blocking 3, and none of the rush were winning our 1-on-1s. They could block. They was aggressive. They was quick. The shit niggas was doing, the moves I was trying, the shit wasn't working. At halftime, they came out with a different lineup, which was Aaron, Wayne, Turbo, and somebody else. I had to go to the sideline.
Uncle said the best 8 wasn't on the field though.
Says who? Who's to say the best 8 was the best 8?
And so and that's a to me a very important because it's all opinionated, which is it's sad. But like until you
But
get
you
a
gotta
team,
go off stats.
but see that's my thing.
So if you go off play,
The best 8 don't always mean a person that don't have the highest stats. Don't mean he's not part of that
that's
best
when it
8.
goes back to my whole 60
So
number
You
65.
can win with the
Like,
you can
he
win
better
with the best 8
than he
that
plays.
just genuinely play together well.
Like, you feel me? Like,
what'd you say, Jones?
I said you can win with the best 8 that genuinely plays together well.
And that's the thing. That take so again say for us, we really didn't know who was the best 8.
yeah.
Let's keep it a bean. Like for Hurricane U, we didn't know exactly who was the best 8. We tried to see what was best. We had people playing both ways, so we tried to say, oh, maybe let's put this person in since he playing both ways. We didn't do bad.
Do you think that was the smartest thing to do?
It was working.
So let me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
Like, you know what? X, Y, and Z not playing both ways. He only playing offense or he only playing defense. Do you feel like y'all were more effective that route?
I personally thought we were. So you got to understand when we played New Jack, we went to halftime up 6-0. Mm-hmm. So and then they came in when New Jack scored off of our mistakes. Mm-hmm. Like so, it wasn't really personnel or that. It wasn't like they were just executing. Third down, they scored on a run only because our man, as a rusher, rushed from the outside, but he rushed in the inside.
He got kicked inside and he got outside.
And he got to the outside and scored. Instead of just doing his assignment and playing what we call team football. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the bomb. Last drive of the game. Get a bomb thrown on us because a person wasn't in the right defense that we called. It wasn't nothing that the personnel, per se, that was on the field. So if you got 8 people that understand flag football, their assignment, and is playing together, that's the best 8.
Hey Vontae, get well too. Von, get well, bro. I seen your ankle. Your shit look fat as fuck, boy. Get well.
What you say?
Monte.
Which one?
Yeah, right.
I said something.
I'm just reading the comments along with y'all, but no, I get it.
You played 4 plays. You got 2 sacks.
So 4 plays, 2 sacks is good.
Yo, it's good.
It's great.
But when they say, so my thing is this. And I told Ung this Saturday. Oh, they told about they ain't putting me in and did it is, and I ain't going. Ain't no way in hell I'm playing flag football and I'm in Florida and I'm sitting here complaining about not getting in a game later.
I mean, I
no, ain't no, because my thing is this: the type of
the next big tournament. That's a good question. I gotta look into that. I think it is Vegas.
3 plays.
I think I reposted it. I think I reposted it on my on the We Love the Game page, but I gotta check.
You can't use that lane because they told me to go stand by Corey and Corey put me in like, nah, bro, we here for a reason.
Stand by Corey.
I feel like, hey, this ain't working. Come, let me get you 3 plays. I'd have came out.
I mean, I get both.
He never told
because we did it with Alex. Alex got that pick 6. After Alex came out, Alex didn't even come in the rest of that second half.
Why?
Shit, you was on the sideline with us. As people was like, oh, this person should be playing. This person should be playing. We like, bruh.
But did that benefit y'all?
No, I wouldn't say. No,
did it help? Did it help y'all?
Phantoms didn't score the second half.
With Alex or without Alex?
Without Alex. But the thing is, I'm not saying it was because of Alex that they did score, because I don't think that. What I'm saying is that how you use Unk as a point of emphasis of saying he made plays while he was out there, but it wasn't many plays. I was saying the same thing with Alex. Okay. Alex had to pick 6.
When he was in there, he
made plays, but he didn't play the whole game. Should he have played more? I agree he should have. But as a collective, we didn't do that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I get that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to play devil's advocate in the sense of when you have a flag team.
But see, that's the thing.
You got 20 people who want to play and make a play for their team. Mm-hmm. Like, so it's like, damn, there's people who sit there like, bro, I had this at this tournament. They start doing the individual stats, and that's where I think sometimes coaching helps. Where you go, hey, this is what you need to do.
Woods. No, that's where coaches come in at.
Exactly.
But like Unc just said, like, I ain't going up to no nigga talking about putting me in the game. You don't want to win. You don't want to win for real. You're not being a team player. You're being selfish. You're making this about you. And at the end of the day, if this is about the team and this is gonna be whatever, I don't give a fuck. I gotta be like, hey coach, I'm going in next play.
So the starting rushers was Scrap, Jayon, and Sosa, right?
No.
Chandler?
No, hell no, Chan. I don't think Chan rushed. I think their starting rush is me, Aaron, and
Aaron, that's right, Aaron. I
Aaron.
seen Aaron. That's right.
Me, Aaron, and
He didn't.
Jayon.
He didn't. Somebody else came in when I started streaming your game first. It wasn't Aaron because it was
Turbo came in and rushed.
That's who it was.
Turbo came in and rushed.
That's who it was. Because then Aaron came in.
Aaron,
like after
it was
that.
me, Aaron, Jayon. If I came out, Turbo came in. A tall, dark skinned nigga that never showed up. But these are other niggas. My thing is this: if the case is this, if you feel like I should be on the court against UT, nigga, you didn't make you. If a closed mouth don't get fed, Day, whoever he is, a closed mouth don't get fed. Don't hold back. Yeah,
don't hold back, gang.
No, like, and then
Hey,
this
we
is,
was talking about your ass
niggas
too.
don't want to accept that, and that's our biggest thing. Like, certain niggas is better than certain people, regardless if you want to accept it or not. Like, certain niggas are better than certain people, and
so do you believe people are better than people, or people understand the game of flag that makes them better in person? Because do you get people that's faster, probably more elite, no, in the sense of athleticism, but I don't make them a better flag football player.
Knowing the game is a big piece.
I think that's is the biggest piece of flag. Like, I think knowing the game mentally means more than somebody who's athletic or fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch it. Mm-hmm. Look at Pete from Up in Smoke. You don't think he's super athletic, but he know the game inside and out. So I mean,
he got in the end zone.
Me and Jayon. And then it's you. Let's call it a buck. You asked it. You even asked your people that's on the Raiders. I had this conversation, and you asked like, who's better than me, and you feel like you're better than me and Jayon. I'm gonna call it a buck. You're not. Like, it is what it is. It ain't nothing to do it. Like
and it's crazy because this is Nationals Mondays. It got to be. It got to be research, bro. Because the day after Nationals is to me the funniest.
The whole week after National is comical.
Everybody got it.
Because if you're not coming back with no hardware, that shit is the worst, bro.
Bro, it's crazy because me personally, I don't understand how people be so quick to say, "Fuck it, I need to go to another team." Nobody ever sit down and talk about, "Hey, this is why we did X, Y, and Z." Did it work? Maybe not. That don't mean we don't want to move forward and correct things. And this is what I'm telling, like, a lot of people that's young and flag, right? Or I don't got to be young, but I think the most important thing is just because something didn't go your way this year,
blocks all the time.
It doesn't mean it can't next year. Like, work at it. No, like I just hate all this. Are we quitting? No, I'm a free agent. Shit, like that should be. It'd be weird to me sometimes because it's like the reason sometimes sound selfish.
So Unc wasn't the only one. I guess
no,
Ralph,
he wasn't.
I guess Ralph had some displeasures as well.
Ralph said he out too.
I don't know. I just know he had some displeasures while he was sitting on the side.
That's and again, like I told, I hit up Ralph, and I haven't fully spoken to him, but same thing I'll say to him. It ain't that we don't want to rock with Ralph. I want Ralph. I'm gonna say this like we want Ralph.
He gotta learn the game though.
But it ain't just learning the game. We didn't know specifically where to put him. And as well, seeing it now, we know.
What do you think he
wide receiver?
And what else? Defense.
No
defense. I put him at linebacker.
So we said that. We said linebacker, and we talked. Ralph would tell you if Ralph came on here. He literally would tell you, I literally said, hey, I think you'd be a raw ass linebacker.
He'd be a raw ass linebacker.
Because you get side to side. He get side to side. He don't got to think too much.
Yeah.
But again, linebacker is the hardest position to me to understand because you have a lot of things to dissect.
But he just needs
Ralph don't like, so he has to learn that.
Yeah. But he's never going to learn that if you keep going side, you keep jumping.
So you're telling me I should teach him that at a Nationals?
No, you can't. No, definitely not a Nationals.
So that was my point.
Yeah.
We can't experiment if you're gonna do this at an
Off the heart.
We're trying to win.
Y'all just do this team together.
Exactly, and that's what I want him and Keon to understand. We literally just put this team together, and the potential is there because everybody look at the scores. We didn't get blown out.
So for the
9-16 to a team that start going through everybody on Sunday.
So for the team,
everybody. We
So for the
we literally had
players,
them beat.
Reese talking about we play with Ralph all summer, I mean all season. Now we don't know where to put him tonight. No, now when you gonna play some real competition, that's again. If we get out of this Ohio shit,
it's all
and
but it is like
our
you said, it's
team,
all
like no, we
matchups,
gotta get
bro. It's all
outside of town
matchups.
to
You
go
just
play.
So hold on. So
What
where
you say?
did we
Hold on.
play with Ralph
What you
at?
say, Jones?
I was saying it's all matchups. Like I mean, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
correct. You really
different.
can't put.
That's
So hold on.
It's
So you
bound to
streamed our
put.
game, right?
yeah.
Was Ralph getting cooked that first half?
Phantom. What happened? Y'all got what's the name? Not really.
So from
It's a
now I'm
not
running.
really getting cooked. You either getting cooked or you're not. It's either
Yeah.
or.
You
So
said what?
I'm getting told he's getting
You're
cooked.
getting cooked or you're not. Either
And
or.
That ain't cooked. Cause my cooked in.
so the two touchdowns that was dropped, that was Ralph man.
Did they catch it?
Dropped.
They dropped the tutty.
Did they catch it?
Oh,
He
that's
wasn't
then you can't
Catch it.
He was
you
wide
ain't catch
open.
it.
Did
He
they
dropped
catch
it.
it? Did they catch it?
It ain't.
Yeah.
That's a teachable
No,
moment. He dodged the bullet.
man, come on. See,
You can't do that.
So you gonna risk it?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not saying
we can't say no. We can't say he got. We
They
can't do
never
that.
got
We're not.
That's
That ain't valid.
No,
That ain't valid.
that's
That ain't
not.
stamp.
it is.
It's
That
not.
ain't. No, that's not. That's not. That could be. Look, that can be corrected. That can be
Yeah, that could
corrected.
be.
That could be
It never.
simply corrected. That
So
if no harm.
hold
Listen,
on.
listen. Hold on, Ace. Hold on, Ace.
On the
Hear me out.
national level, how many times do he get a chance to
You
correct
don't.
it?
I get that. I understand that. I get that. I understand that. But if it's no harm, no foul, you can't say the man was getting cooked.
Yeah.
It's just he was out of
Now,
position.
Smitty from our team, he got cooked a whole day straight. 2 different games, he was getting cooked.
I mean, our thing is you don't have much room to make mistakes.
You
We
can't.
literally just said that on our last stream. You do
I
not have too many
understand that.
chances to make mistakes at nationals.
But God gave that man 2. He gave that man 2.
Yeah.
So hold on. So let me answer. I'm gonna answer this because Reese says, "What about the bomb that got caught on the linebacker for the game winner?"
Yeah, Hannah.
So let's understand something. That wasn't on Hannah,
Ooh, he got smoked.
but it wasn't on Hannah.
So who was it on
We were
then?
in 3-2-3. Corner. The corner is supposed to be in cover 3. He's supposed to squeeze. That's what we told our corners to do. We've been doing it all game. What was actual Ralph was in? Ralph was in cover 4. He came to the sideline and said, "Hey, we were in cover 4." We said, "Who told you that?" He said, "Hannah." Hannah said, "Bro, I didn't even talk to you." We said, "So who told you was in cover 4?" He was in the wrong defense. But hold on, even furthermore, he wasn't supposed to be on the field. There was supposed to be another corner on the field. Ralph got on the field by himself.
So Ralph made y'all lose.
I'm not saying he made us lose, but we still have opportunity. But understand that he was in the wrong defense.
Okay.
If he's
But once
asking,
again,
and Jeremy, that's what we said. Miscommunication happened. I wasn't even mad at Ralph. It does happen. It happened, unfortunately, at the wrong time. But you can't say, "Hey, come on the sideline and say, yeah, we was in cover 4 when we was in cover 3." And all his Ralph niggas, his day ones all knew what defense was like. "Hey, yeah, Ralph, you was wrong."
yeah,
So why
I don't.
Hey, you know what? I fucked up, and that be it.
But see, that's the thing. So I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. But just to say, I'm not gonna say a man was getting cooked because he allowed 2 incomplete passes.
Hey,
So to
Jeremy,
speak.
he had a wire on. Go ahead.
So but I get what you're saying. In that aspect, you can make that a coachable moment. He got 2 opportunities to get that bitch, bro. Think about it, nigga. I had 1 chance, and I had 1 chance, bro. I dropped the rock. I ain't get that bitch no more. He got 2 chances.
Yeah.
So in that, we gotta, especially with one of those young guns that we got, one of our players we gotta mold into something great. We gotta make that a coachable moment. Tell his ass, look, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to get it done. Or you need to put him towards y'all sideline. If y'all feel uncomfortable with him within that position,
That's
y'all
where it
put him.
happened on our sideline.
But then the sideline failed.
Bruh, again, he wasn't supposed to be in the game. I'm reading
Who he sub that? Who he sub out?
He's in there, but
he
at
had a
the
player
end,
named Cone that was supposed to be in.
but
So
it
what
was
happened was, again, people don't. A lot of people just talking, bro. If you want to hear the truth,
But
Rock,
see, it
listen,
ain't the people
Rock
fault.
subbed
The
him
people was
in.
people was coming. When shit come to people, y'all can be mad what the people say because this is what we heard.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna I have no reason to sugarcoat it. So again, if we have other players on the sideline subbing people in, I'm not mad at
thank you.
Ralph, but don't get on the field and don't know your assignment.
You know, for sure.
That's all I'm saying. And so I understand. Again, we have these cliques, we have these friends. We're gonna blame everybody but the person that he was wrong, and it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah,
But
Mistakes happen. Don't
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
And that's all I'm saying. Everybody like, oh, it was his fault. We're in deep. If we're in cover three, bro, that is his man. That's his zone. I'm that man, but I'm sorry, that's his zone. Where
so
the ball went, he never went. He was never by there. So it's just that simple. I'm not blaming Ralph for the
then again,
mistake.
was it the last play of the
He
game?
didn't know
Was it
what
the
to
last
do.
play?
Miscommunication happens. Hey, guess what? We had to get off the field because they scored.
Was
We
that the
still had a
last play of
chance
the
to
game?
win.
Oh well, okay, yeah, I still had a chance to win.
Would you like?
Were there more opportunities in that game for you guys to win? Was that
So when we get the ball, that was literally either we score or we lose. It was like it literally was their last drive.
okay?
Who get props?
Me on the live session. This nigga funny. All right, well we at the we almost got we hitting the fourth quarter. We just in the fourth quarter, everybody. We are hitting the fourth quarter.
We already
Um,
show what top they love. No, for sure. Y'all definitely get y'all out. I got to sell the
so
tape.
what do we need to do? What is it that
Remember what I just pulled up, right? No,
That right
up
there.
top definitely. Yeah, remember that what I just pulled up though.
so what is it that we need to do in a whole
What you mean?
in a as a
Yeah,
whole?
yeah,
Page.
yeah.
Just
Or
remember I got a story to tell you when we get off. Wow, you heard me? What'd you say, Jones?
did y'all have a timeout? Yeah, we had a time. We won't have our timeout in a minute. But I was saying, so as we talked about the state of Ohio, because I just wanted to really speak on Ohio flag football for this episode until we move on to probably, hopefully next week, trying to get a few of the champions on the stream, whether it's Vanilla Gorillas, the
Line Pete,
Reapers.
they ready.
We already got Pete and them tapped in. I know that shit it's gonna be comical. So everybody that's gonna tune in for that one, be ready for that. But I want I wanted, like I said, I want to try to get those people on for the next shows in the weeks. So if anybody that's from those areas, whether you from the even the females, I want to try to get the female champs that's on there on here. So please reach out to us, reach out to Scrap, reach out to Ace, or get in contact with the page, and then we'll definitely try to get in touch with y'all to get y'all on here for We Love the Game. Once again, we are now in the fourth quarter. So now as we talk about the state of Ohio and flag football, what is it that we need to do? We talked about the physicality. We talked about hopefully the referees change up the physicality in the game, but with that physicality, it comes with people being able to handle the physicality. Do you think we'll be able to handle the physicality as far as that matches a national scene?
I'll say this. The moment we get the fuck out of the Midwest and Ohio and Columbus and all the other shit, and we get out to these places we don't want to go, like DMV and Philly and Chicago and wherever else, where the competition where we get to nationals and we see this different type of play, that's the moment where our game is going to elevate. Our game it doesn't elevate in all Ohio teams it shows because everybody lost the same way. We was almost close. We was just there. Or this one play or that one play or the miscommunication or we wasn't physical. All this shit happened the same way. It's the same excuse for all of us. Because we went up against teams that we're normally not playing against or we're scared to go play against. And it's a different type of football. So the Ohio football versus everybody else needs to pick up, but the only way it's gonna pick up if we leave this motherfucking shitty ass football that we playing and this goes for the Raiders. I don't care about really nobody else. We got to get the fuck out of this motherfucking shitty ass league, the shitty ass play, and we got to go outside and go play football and get some good ass niggas and not worry about niggas getting hurt or this or that.
I'm a second that because
like that's all it is. Fuck Ohio at the end of the day. Us winning Richie League and Mark League and Richie League and Mikey League does nothing, and this national shows that this Ohio shit don't fucking matter.
See, and I don't necessarily believe that we'll lose. Like I'm saying, we'll lose to D2. I don't think.
Even if we do lose to D2 teams, and it's a different type of style of football that's going to make us better for the big stage.
And, see, I guess I look at it differently. And
that's all.
It prepares you for it better.
It prepares you. I can't prepare for a neighborhood bullies team if I keep playing fucking Hart and motherfucking everybody else that's D2 teams here. It's pointless because we're not getting better. We're not going to get better playing these same teams that's just as good as us. Or it's not as good as us. We're not going to get better if we come out every Sunday playing these teams that we're kicking. Because when we go play them teams in nationals and we got to go play a New Jack team or whatever, we're not prepared. And the fact that, and this is Ohio, period, we're not prepared for the teams that in the pro division, period. So until we get outside this Ohio shit, this Midwest shit, let's go to Chicago, let's go to Wisconsin, let's go to these tournaments that's far away. We get out of our comfort zone. We got to get out of our comfort zone as a state. We're too comfortable for this.
And why do you think people don't leave the state?
You said what?
Why do you think people don't leave and go to the DMV or Chicago?
Because they don't know no different.
Yeah,
just like Cleveland niggas or we don't know outside of Cleveland. When we take young niggas out of town, Ohio, they finally get out of the state, bro. You can really tell, like, you niggas don't go out of town a lot.
Bruh.
Y'all don't travel, and they ain't got nothing to do with just period. With this football shit, y'all don't go outside to see different football. We can go down all the teams. Every team is Ohio. What teams have really been outside of Ohio? Raiders and STV is the only teams that might have stepped outside Ohio.
Which needs to change.
And we don't even do it.
I mean,
money for sure.
We could literally sit here and talk about what needs to change within Ohio. But even if we playing in Ohio, what needs to change is the ability to be more physical to prepare us.
We need
you gotta understand, why is it different refs being calling certain things in other cities versus here? If it's all the same league. I mean,
I'm gonna say going to Washington and losing the AU isn't gonna make you better. Us beating the Heart by 40 million points ain't gonna make us better either. So I'd rather go challenge myself than settle for some shit. Like it ain't, and the only way we can fix the inner shit is if we go elsewhere. Because if we don't go elsewhere, we're gonna think the shitty ass way of playing is the okay thing, and we're gonna think we're good, and we're not.
You have to 100% travel.
You got to.
He lost. That's a great point. Niggas was in Florida, and
if you really want to win,
you got to get out around the corner for
state and go to the Chicago tournaments. Go to North Carolina. Go to DMV. Go to Atlanta.
We just went to Florida and lost.
Y'all, we have to get that mindset that it's gonna be different. Playing different teams, playing against the competition that you're gonna play at nationals. Like you just have to. Like there is no excuse for that no more.
Next nigga AJ said Unc finna go play rec. He bet the fuck not.
Niggas gotta start. Niggas gotta get out their feelings. And if niggas gonna take this shit serious, take it serious for real. Niggas don't take this shit for. I can guarantee you, ain't no Ohio team took this shit serious as any other state team, and that was just in Florida.
No, if anything, so I'm looking from my perspective. I think Ohio teams just had a wake up call, bro. Like they really, I think there's teams that were like, "Hey, yeah, this shit."
Yeah, nigga, the Raiders. Nigga, we had a wake up call. Hello.
I mean,
we went down there and didn't score a fucking ball.
But not just y'all. I mean, just every team.
Yeah, I mean, everybody.
It happened the same way. That's why I know it's just not us. It's the whole fucking state.
Exactly. That's why you
So
say you
niggas
can't
get
just
in their
point at.
feelings about certain shit, and they be no, nigga. It's everybody.
They're saying the area need to
So
get
Blaine,
better.
We don't give a fuck about that, man.
he's
It's
not.
a bigger picture. Nobody give
Yeah,
a fuck
like
about
y'all,
y'all winning and fucking you. We don't give a fuck. We talking about the bigger picture, bro.
I don't
Get
think
to
you're
this
understanding.
national stage and really showing up against these other pro teams. Nobody gives a fuck. That's the thing now. We're worried about Ohio shit and local shit. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna
Bling,
lie.
see,
I
and
ain't gonna
Bling,
lie.
hold on,
Nobody
y'all.
thinks
Bling, that's
Ohio
the
State
point you
serious at
missing.
all, bro.
That's the
Nobody. Like
Bling,
even
that's the point
announcing
you
this
missing,
weekend,
bro. We not even talking about
you
Ohio.
got
You
respect
worrying
Jeremy,
after
about
that.
Jeremy,
you worrying about
Crazy.
beating a
that's
team
it right
from
there, bro.
Ohio in Ohio. That shit's not gonna get you better, bro. That's
What,
exactly
Ohio?
the mindset we talking about. We got to get out of the mindset that thinking that I beat the Raiders, and when they came to Cleveland, nigga, the
Yeah,
Raiders
like
wasn't even
Exactly.
they
we're
Right.
didn't even
terrible
That's
they
what
compared to
they
everybody
wasn't
else.
really
that's what I'm
playing. They
saying.
didn't really come with everybody when they
If
came to
you
Cleveland,
telling
bro,
me
in the
you
regular
want to
season.
hold your hat on beating the Raiders one time in Euclid versus motherfucker, and we fucking terrible against fucking
Beating
Aspen
UT
Wayne.
Cobras and
If that's
UT
what you
all
want
that
to hold your hat
motherfuckers.
to, bro, we're
Man, I'm
doomed.
not. And now I see. I mean, I get it. I understand it. I already understood it. But you know what I'm saying. Being in this type of platform, I understand and see it now differently. That a lot of people don't understand. Like we cannot go on with thinking that we are getting it done winning in Ohio because
Yeah,
Ohio
Ohio
is
ain't
not getting
shit.
it done.
Ohio got
Period.
fucking Bobcats.
We
Like
not getting it done.
we're the
Period.
Browns. The
We the
Ohio is the
nigga.
Browns compared to everybody else in the NFL. The
Yes.
fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah. DMV looking very Kansas City right now.
Yeah, like come on, like nigga, for real, like bro, this shit is what it is, bro. This ain't no one sided, no nothing, bro. The Raiders, SCV, everybody else in Ohio, bro. The face of Ohio is a fucking joke when it comes to flag football because niggas is selfish and niggas don't give a fuck for real.
So
Niggas ain't all in with you, bro.
they saying directors need to take league serious and
Our
improve or stop squeezing
directors
their
ain't
league.
shit, and I
'Cause
love them to death. But when it comes up to fighting for us, and I can't let me redirect that because June, Dude, and Richie did a great job when it came to us. But they are at the bottom totem pole of the directors.
AJ, we've been talking about that for the longest, bro.
Right.
And the reason why it ain't gonna happen is because of egos, bro.
No, we'll
I
never
wish we
that'll
could.
never
I
happen.
wish we could
You got niggas
create
like
one
We talked
super
about that
team in
earlier.
Ohio.
you got niggas like that Unk they gonna say, oh yeah, I ain't play because I didn't do this. We got too many eyes and niggas that want to point fingers all the time. We ain't got no stand up niggas to say, hey, he's better than me. So for the team, I'm gonna let Ace go in because I know he's better than me. But when my number get called, I'm ready to go.
So that's a good ass question that Jay Hill just asked.
What he said?
So he said, "How did we grow flag in Ohio?" So how do
Travel.
you? But
How
for
do we grow?
Ohio, how do you grow?
If we travel and get
better?
different football mindsets and bring it back home, that's how we get better.
So you have 4 teams that do that. Say you have 4 teams that do that.
Okay.
Does that help the entire state of Ohio?
You know why?
For every league. Hold on, but say if them 4 teams are pro. Or say all 4 teams that travel pro.
Okay.
How do semi-pro and rec teams get better?
You make an open. Ain't no more leagues in league play for fucking what?
Okay.
So we open all league plays are open.
So
you force these rec teams to get better by playing the pro teams that's traveling. The 4
A
pro
lot of
teams
these
that's
rec
going to
teams get
travel, you need to
sheltered
go
in our league,
outside and
bro.
travel.
Stop sheltering these teams and let them teams get their ass whooped by 30 or
Yeah.
40,
So that's
and
how
they
Ohio gets something
reevaluate
like this.
because a lot of teams
If
they let Rich and we a lot of our directors. I'm not gonna say Richie or Mark, but a lot of people want to shelter these teams knowing that they're gonna get their ass whooped. But they need to because when they go out into tournaments thinking like shit, yeah, we played against the Raiders. We only lost by 30, but shit, we can beat them. No, it's not like that because they probably are
I
just
agree.
as
I'm
so
good,
how we make Ohio
if
better?
not.
So how we make Ohio better? These pro teams that 2 or 3 that we got to do the footwork for the city. We got to go to Chicago. We got to go to DMV. We got to go to Philly, get that knowledge of the game and learn from there and bring it back to the city. So when we do play these open league plays, and it's a different style of football, and it's getting those other guys prepared for the next level because y'all are not traveling.
So you said, but you saying it from a team aspect. How are you getting your directors and your refs prepared for the same thing? Because
It gotta change. It gotta change. And I had that Mark, and I had that Richie too. We have to get on the same page as these other cities because the way that we got it now here in the city, it's shit is water. It's just Jake. It's fuck.
I get.
It's soft as fuck and it's Jake as fuck. So whatever we got to do to have our referees on the same page as the DMV referees, we gotta. That's what we gotta do. So if they gotta,
how do you fix that though?
we gotta figure out what guidelines do they go off of. We might need the DMV guideline. We might be able to get a little extra little aggressiveness and let shit slide. Because that's the only way. But if we can't get those referees to get on page, we gotta fucking travel.
But I'm again.
So we can be prepared for nationals to deal with them referees.
But I feel like if we travel and you got them four, again, I'm using the same example. If you're using the same 4 teams that's traveling, but you can't bring back everything that you're learning from them from traveling. What I'm saying, so how flag to me grows, it's got to start from the top.
True.
The directors literally have to say, "Hey, you know what, Mark, Richie, June, whoever, hey, we're
crazy.
Put them on the same level as we do when we go to these other tournaments in these other cities." So to me, I feel like as a director, I need to go see what my refs are doing.
Right.
Be on the field and be like, hey, but why are we letting this slide?
But that the referees are already going off of what is being presented to them.
How? When it's happening in different leagues?
It ain't, and it's in Ohio. So again, like you said,
how's two of the big? How's the director and assistant director? How both of them from Cleveland, from Ohio, but we have the softest league. We have Richie and June. That's from here, but we have the softest leagues.
Because niggas ain't saying nothing. This is our time.
Hey, Lakeith, I see what you're saying.
See, like I
don't think like they saying making like playing hard every week will make teams weak.
Our league.
I just think like it'll help teams get better when the time is needed.
What'd you say, John? Say it again.
No, I was saying about Lakeith's comment. I'm about to read it. And say if y'all saying playing hard every week not helping y'all, why the hell would y'all want Richie to make rec teams play pro? How does that help? Well, it necessarily. We're just saying as far as helping other teams get to their goal. They know that the pro team that they're playing is going to probably eventually win. Who knows? They might find that third gear and defeat the odds. We don't know, but they'll be getting better in the process. So let's just say. I'm trying to think of a rec team that's a rec team.
That's what Jay had said. Jay and Jay Hill said the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do Cleveland have 2 leagues? Now that may change because I mean, with Mark and Richie, seem like they getting along and stuff. Like possibly that could change.
We definitely need.
I hope it change because why do Cleveland got 1 league? I mean, don't have 1 league.
Mark said he retired when I just talked to him this weekend.
I thought he was done. Well, I know he was done with the other league with USA. So the only thing I believe is going to be Richie league.
But why not them two? And I don't understand why them two haven't really joined forces together.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That's above our pay rate.
It is, bro. Well, we got a platform that we can speak on it about.
And then again, this is why I'm happy where we got this platform and where we at, bro. We gotta start like it is on us, bro. This our shit. We gotta start demanding some shit. Like, hey,
no, AJ, that was fire. One big ass
we paying our money and we doing this, bro. This is what we want as a league.
So, hey, look, Jones, what we got to do for the podcast is start our own league.
That might be the reason. That might be a thing. And guess what? The referees gonna understand that our rules is going off Chicago and Detroit and Philly and DMV. We going off their shit. So we could be prepared for the nationals when we go down here and we get a Chicago rep or a DMV rep and whatever these referees in this style of play. Because this Ohio play, we don't get the Ohio play type of referees when we go to Florida.
So we literally, so we have the connections with the fields. We know who to reach out to. I mean, for the most part, we talk to all the teams. Hey, this for all the teams that's in Ohio, if they want to. This is the location. This is the prize. We will make it worth it. Why not just start that 1 league?
So this is what I'm saying. This is the thing. I done asked a couple of our local directors. I mean, of course, Tom, and at the time that I asked them, they were doing other things. But I've been reached out to them and asked them like, "Hey, I'm trying to, get y'all on the, people really do have questions they want to ask you." And by us having this platform, um, excuse me, I know. I'm gonna just say it. Mark's old fashioned. Mark not gonna come on here and talk.
Mhm.
He'll be in the chat and do all that. And if y'all want to ask him, um, then y'all can ask Mark. But Mark not gonna come on here. Y'all know how Mark get. You say the wrong thing. You even mention LeBron, he might block you. So we know that I mean, and then like Scrap said, he might be retiring. We don't know that part. I didn't hear that part either. He might not be. He might be retiring. So I think, like I said, we didn't have these conversations, but then I feel like it's up to us because a lot of people feel the same way. Why do we have two leagues when and they both? It's been times that in both days we gotta accommodate this team for playing on this team, and then that team playing on this, and then it was a lot of football. And then you got to drive to East, then you got to drive all the way to the fucking to Brook to goddamn Berea, and it was and when we could have all did something on the East side one day, we could have all did something on the West side one day. You could have had two fields going at one time.
And,
It could have been easily matched out. You could have had your pro on one field, you could have had your semi pro on one field, you could have had your rec on one field, and it could have accommodated everybody. But it
but
didn't work out. So
right, but that's what we're saying. If we're gonna move forward, if that's what we feel like needs to
we ain't
change,
even say
the
we was gonna
Ohio
have upper
flag
and
as
lower
a
league. We
field,
said we was gonna have that
everything
bitch
will be
open if
open
we
from
get a
now
Everything
league.
on.
open. If we're talking beneficial to Ohio from rec to comp to pro,
Everything has to be
it
open.
has to be open so these prep teams can like you guys you like again neighborhood bullies. They play AU up in smoke all the time and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get the nationals, they going down to D2. But you know why they like these teams are doing this, bro? They're preparing themselves against these pro teams, and then if you're really a Division II team, which is fine, you're more prepared to play. Hey, if I can play against the number 1 and 2 team in the national pro division, if I can play them every weekend and then go play D2, and I should be able to destroy everybody in D2 because I played against the top pro team, neighborhood Billy,
It's
the
all about
neighborhood
getting
Billy
better.
team. The
Lakeith, what do you value about playing in Ohio? What do you get out of playing in Ohio? Like as
Right,
far as playing you're playing your same competition in
but,
Ohio.
but,
Even
but
if
you got
you're
to look
playing,
at it.
even if you're playing for just the love of the game. If you're just playing, I just want to play every Sunday with my boys. It's other teams out here, even other rec teams that's out here taking that shit serious. So you mean to tell me that those other rec teams that want to get better shouldn't be given the opportunity to go against teams like Hart, even let's say just a genuine rec team getting the opportunity to go match up against a Hart, to go against a Hurricane U, to go against the Raiders, to go against STV, just to get the experience, and then when they go out to other places, be like, hold on, we seen this before. Hold on, we can match up with this now. We know what it takes to do this, that, and the third, and they understanding the game and they getting the grasp of the game. Um,
But
why
you, but
can't why
but you
can't that? I mean, why can't that correspond? Why can't that happen?
but see it does though. So and people got to understand just because you're in one league, if we combine everybody in one league, when it comes to tournaments, you don't got to play in upper. You can still play in your perspective. No, your rec, your D2. You can still play whatever. But as a league, it should just be because no, simply it should be open. And like no, Corey said, like no, Jay Hill said, Jay, everybody you still get reps against playing with top elite teams.
Man,
The
that's
reps
all
is
that
what's going to
matters.
make you
That's
better.
thank
It's
you.
going it's going to prepare you for
No,
for them tournaments.
situational football. Everybody think they know
Absolutely.
football. Everybody think they know football.
because again,
This nigga scrapping the back, talking, yelling,
He's at scrapping the back talking.
yelling and shit. Go ahead. What you got to say, buddy? Come on.
no, because I'm saying like even if that's the case, y'all, we're talking about Ohio. We're talking about the city. We talk about Cleveland. We talk about Columbus. We talk about Ohio. Period. How we can get better. We can't get better if y'all goal is to beat the Raiders, and the Raiders is fucking terrible on a national stage.
Hold on. Hey, hey Jay, this still your bottle. Hold on. I ain't gonna let him open. This still your I've been carrying with me. I had it down there that you know. Jay, so this still your bottle. I still got it, family.
Yeah. So like For real, like we can't get better. At the Raiders, after Nationals, bro, and this is my team that I play for. After Nationals, if the team to beat is the Raiders, and we worried about Nationals, we're going off of Nationals. Ohio's in trouble because the way we looked it out there against the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 15, no, we the fifth. So the 1, 2, 3, and 4 compared to those guys, we're fucking terrible. And
So
we got a lot of work to do.
so as we us three as we talked before, I'll look at it is not only do we need to probably sit down and really see if we could really start this league, but again, we also thought about starting that tournament with that cash prize.
That tournament gonna be ran like Nationals referees and or
Absolutely.
DMV. Like it's gonna be ran. The referees is gonna be ref as in, you feel me? How they referee there. So I don't know how we gonna try to figure it out or how the referees and the physicality and what they let slide for our tournament because this is gonna be our shit. So what's gonna be allowed and whatever is gonna be up to us. But our tournament is gonna be some physical play. It's gonna be a lot of body of some certain shit of where Ohio, how we play in Ohio. It ain't gonna be like that for that tournament. The referees are gonna know, like, hey, if he get aggressive and pit some shoulder, as long as he come up with that flag, that's legal.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a lot of motherfuckers get put on the sideline and came across that middle and got some. And as long as that flag came up, it was cool. That's what we got to get back. We got to prepare ourselves for that. So people that, hey, I watched some receivers not get off the line and was real and couldn't get that physicality, the moves off because they was getting physical. And usually that referees that bailed them out on, they didn't bail them niggas out in Florida.
No, that's facts.
For real. Like, nigga, and that's come from the team that so-called runs Ohio. So if that shit didn't work for us and you motherfuckers couldn't beat us at all, if we the face of Ohio and we got to Nationals and we couldn't run our offense couldn't score a fucking touchdown. What the fuck is it to say? Y'all in Ohio, it's over with for us.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
The face of Ohio went out there and couldn't score a touchdown. And the face of Ohio went to Nationals, right? And our offense didn't score but a total of maybe 20 points on the weekend.
Yeah, that's it. And that's why I'm just looking in
That
the chat.
shows a lot
Very
for
true.
Ohio. So everybody crying with all these excuses and all this bullshit. Let's call it a spade a spade. Ohio stinks, and we're a fucking joke to everybody else in this fucking world when it comes to flag football. I'm just calling it what it is.
So I agree with Lakeith what he's saying as far as the referee was inconsistent at Nationals, but it was inconsistent based off what city. Like again,
for a Cleveland nigga, the referee was terrible. But for a Chicago team, that shit was regular.
So exactly. So Chicago, they ref the way they usually ref, and the Chicago teams they knew it.
Yeah.
DMV, Atlanta, all their refs was refing the way. It's funny how all the Cleveland team or Cleveland refs didn't ref nobody from Cleveland. Like did they ref any of your games?
No, we ain't get nobody.
AJ said I had 12 of them.
You had B-Dub, you had Ken. We had Cleveland refs that I didn't see them ref any of the Cleveland or Ohio.
We had a nigga ref that was a fake nigga like he ref for the NFL. He was talking to the sideline like a microphone like he was talking to the camera. Like
the 5-man dude?
No, this is the 8-man.
Oh,
he in that bitch like we have a holding on the offense. We're gonna repeat first down. Let's roll. Like, and he ain't talking to nobody.
He say he had the earpiece saying, "Hold on, I got to instant replay."
Like, you feel me? Like, no, like we just gotta, as Ohio, bro, everybody, bro, we gotta change this this soft ass narrative of Ohio, bro. I feel like
so if we make one big league, is teams willing to travel even for the league play? You think?
What you mean, lads? And what?
I mean, if you do one big tournament,
no,
I'm sorry, league, open league.
From as in what? For Ohio or just
for Ohio? Not just for everybody.
Now, do we think up if we just do one league? Let's say if we got a league, do I feel like Mikey will come down? Do we feel like Up Top will come down? Yeah, but outside of Up Top and STV, who else? Buff Boys might come.
I mean, they got all them Columbus teams. I mean, if the Raiders and them promote, I look at it like this: if every city promote the league itself and say, hey, this is how we expect to get better. This is what comes with it. Why not?
But niggas don't give a fuck about this shit for real.
So the ones that's here, I mean, that's you have to start somewhere.
We got to start somewhere. But
Rather it's and we make it worth it. Say, hey, instead of the prize being 5,000 and maybe saying 500 or
that don't,
band.
but guess
it
what?
depends.
That don't matter to a team that don't give a fuck. That's just out here doing for fun. We got a lot of for fun teams here.
I mean, that's true because you just seen it there.
Yeah, we got a lot of for fun teams. We don't have a lot of teams that really give a fuck. The only team that I can honestly say out of Ohio, the only team that really gives a fuck about flag football, genuinely, is hard. Nationally, I like when you kind of travel and all that. I can say right now, the face of Ohio in flag football is only SCV and the Raiders. Right now,
I mean, that's fair.
That's the face of it.
Well, I'll say Raiders. I'm not even gonna say SCV.
Yeah, you gotta give it just time, just cause like the face of it.
Why
STV,
they won?
I didn't say about it ain't got nothing to do with winning.
So you might as well
we just talk about traveling and being on the scene of flag football. When you say the face of flag football, you gotta say Mikey and STV just off of time spent.
Okay, that's fair.
And then you gotta go to Raiders from the Raiders part of it or whatever.
That's fair.
Nobody else is really outside.
Them said they going to the DMV. What y'all got to say about that?
Chicago City talking about flag football. Ohio, what teams are they really bringing up? It's either the Raiders or it's STV.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all they
know.
And
then when you look at the SCV and the Raiders, where have the SCV and the Raiders really been? A dab of Chicago, a dab of Philly, Atlanta, nowhere. We ain't went nowhere.
That's fair. I mean, I
you feel me? So when we do these things, we talk about this shit. Even from the Raiders' point of view, and I'm a Raider, and I just feel like we need to get outside of this regular ass Midwest ass traveling. West V, we can run West V. We run Columbus. We run Ohio. We run we got to get outside.
But that hasn't done nothing for y'all. Our schedule,
our tournament this year should be 4 hours or better. Away. Any tournament we play, it should be 4 hours or better.
So for us to get for the good. Raiders, y'all now gotten to the point where y'all realize ain't shit in Ohio is gonna make y'all better
at all, and it showed.
I mean, exactly. But remember, I asked y'all this before.
No, it showed for sure.
I asked y'all. I said there's nothing in Ohio that prepared y'all for national.
No, because we wasn't prepared for a New Jack team that was loaded. We wasn't prepared for an AU team that we had to play there. We wasn't prepared for Up and Smoke. Just off the small stuff. Aren't the field an hour before? Prepare. Niggas not,
that's
you feel me? Like the mindset. Like it ain't even the talent. Like our biggest thing is not the talent. It was just the other small things that we didn't do as a team. Vegas for sure. The shit that we didn't do as a team that other teams did.
You're not allowed to go to Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas for sure. This just can't be in August. Tennessee, Virginia, like shit like that. Like
you're not going.
And even if we go in there and win, or go in there and get our ass kicked, it's a dip. It's something. It's a L. Every L is not a L. It's a lesson.
I agree exactly.
So even if we go to these cities and go to DMVs and we go to motherfucking whatever where them niggas is going, I want our tournament schedules. When we travel, I want that shit to be where up and top. I mean, Up and Smoke gonna be, AU gonna be, UT Savage is gonna be, because them are the top teams. We need to go where they going.
Right.
Even if we lose or whatever, that's where we need to be at. Ohio is not where we need to be at. And as Ohio, if we're gonna be the face of this shit, we as the Raiders or STB or the top two teams right now in Ohio, I'm just gonna say for shits and giggles. We got to go out there to get better for y'all. If we don't go nowhere, y'all can't get no better because y'all goal is to beat us. So we don't step our game up and go travel, y'all will never get better because y'all going to think this Ohio shit that we doing to y'all is okay.
Facts.
And if y'all beat us, y'all going to feel like, okay, we beat the Raiders. But that ain't saying shit because we go out to this national world.
And it's different.
It's a wrap.
It's different. It's totally different. So again, I mean, so our next.
With all that said and done, what needs? So I guess because we coming up, we in the. I said with all that being said and done, because we in the fourth, we all the way out of the game time. I mean, we passed fourth quarter, we out of the game. But with all that being said, I mean, like I say, a lot of people, a lot of people agree with y'all about, you know what I'm saying, making changing the physicality up in Cleveland a lot better, making it a lot different. And for us to be prepared for um, being prepared for those teams that we have to come up against later on in the future. I feel like having a open, a lot of teams do have to travel, have to get out of that bubble of thinking that
Niggas gotta get
Ohio
that
is is,
emotional
is where
shit
it's at.
out, bruh. Niggas can't be
But
emotional with this shit, bruh. The Ohio emotion, niggas in Ohio, niggas don't want to accept shit for what it is, man. Like,
so where your drinks at, man? We gotta toast up, man. Toast up, cause I might have to go grab my
toast
Oh,
wife
up
to
to
you
a
work early.
shitty ass
hold
motherfucker.
on. Let me go pour up then, cause I'm
Yeah,
hold
'cause
on, hold on.
let's and since my dog about to go get his shot, scrap. Give me your and your thoughts for today's show.
What we
Uh,
doing? Light or dark? What you was doing?
I'm drinking Tito's. Me personally, man, on this whole little Nationals recap, and it opened my eyes even as a player, like as a city, as a state, nigga, we gotta do better with this flag football shit, bro. Well, I was like, wait, and I ain't gonna say embarrassed, but like looking back at Up in Smoke and nigga listen there, Pete talk his shit, Tone pop his shit. You feel me? Like nigga, that shit wasn't. I wasn't. I don't like that shit. I don't
Yeah.
like niggas getting they funky off with us. I don't like being the shit, the butt of the joke. Period. I don't. I talk shit. I take it in. I can laugh it off, but I don't like that shit. Niggas getting they funky off and saying whatever, and they got the room to say it because they did what they did, man. Up in
Yeah, them
smoke,
boys
and
did that.
and that's the thing. Like up in smoke. Congratulations to y'all. You feel me? Y'all did y'all thing. Tone went out there and showed out. Them niggas went out and showed out. But the way they prepared and they handled their business and they how they took step by step in was they played at 9. They was there at 7. They played at 11 o'clock. They was there 2 hours early. The whole team. Not just a couple people staggered in. Their whole team was at the we played at 8 o'clock. They didn't play to 11. Their whole team was in the end zone by halftime of our 8 o'clock game, bro.
Yeah, that's
They were
dedication.
prepared. They stretched. They did this. They got warmed up. They offense went in off to their own area, had a conversation. They defense went off of their own way and had their conversation. They was ready to play. 30 minutes before our game, we was still at the Airbnb talking about where everybody at. Let's roll. We about to leave out. It's a difference. Period. And I know it was like that for other teams and other houses because all Ohio people, we all the same.
We are the same.
We are the same. And that's what we gotta get out of. I'm leaving on this note. This season, 2025. Hey man, let's make Ohio flag football great again. That shit is only gonna work if we stop this hating shit, this corny shit, this
That
corny
shit
ass
gotta stop.
energy, all that shit that gotta stop. Hey, if you ain't good, if you think a nigga is on your team is better than you or you should be playing, by all means, you need to step up your shit and make it known. If you feel like I'm you better than whoever, you gotta put the work in, bro. You gotta put all these excuses and all this shit, bro. That shit is over with, bro. This year, 2025, niggas gotta travel. Word of 2025 in flag football is travel. Because thinking y'all gonna get better playing against the Raiders and you're not. You
Hey,
gotta travel. You gotta
Uh,
get outside if you really gonna take this shit serious. That's for, even for the Raiders. We gotta go outside. We gotta go holler at DMV. That's where we gotta go. Me personally, if it's up to me, I don't give a fuck. Our first two tournaments need to be in fucking the DMV.
hey, the real question.
Period.
Hey, the real question.
It ain't no other. It ain't even no. I don't. The front. I hope the front office is listening to what I gotta say. Our fucking Westy, fucking Columbus League. Our first two tournaments should be in the DMV, Philly, Chicago, something like that.
hey,
Period.
Hey, my question is,
oh, I was about.
everybody. The last question is, what can we love the game do to make flag better?
If
Whether
y'all,
it's
yeah, send that shit to us.
I mean,
Um,
if we could use this platform to make it better, I want y'all to give us some options, some ideas. Throw it up, just
Yeah,
give us some things to think about. Hey, what can y'all can? I mean, because I mean, in my eyes, I feel like we networking with so many people. Maybe we can reach out to New York, or not New York, but Chicago teams, or DMV teams that say, "Hey, let's put this together." No, we want these teams. These top, we think these are top teams in Ohio. Hey, let's do. Let's put it like a little tournament or something. Let's get it. I mean, my thing is, if we got this platform, let's use it. I start using it. Where, like you said, make Ohio flag teams. Make them better. We got to start doing this now. Like it can't be waiting. Flag go fast,
Yeah,
bro.
this national
All these tournaments, yeah, like we got to get it going.
this national showed us that as Ohio, as a state, as a Cleveland, Columbus, bro, like we ain't shit.
I'm gonna
We
drink to
ain't
that.
shit. Real though, man. We could go to that. Ohio been
Hey, hey,
shit.
but yeah, I'm gonna say my final words, my final thoughts before we get up out of here is shit. Let's just try to make Ohio better. As far as a collective, we said we trying to do good, try to
We
do
can
right
have,
by
man. We
everybody.
definitely don't. Hold
Oh,
on.
wait,
We definitely.
wait, hold on, John.
I ain't mean to cut
Yeah,
you off, Jones. I ain't mean to cut you off in your thing.
we got a tournament coming, AJ, that is gonna be focused on 5 men specifically.
For sure. So
We just gotta wait for some dates and some fields to open up.
Can't wait.
No, I think what he said, potentially June, July
yeah,
time
around that time,
frame.
around the
Yeah,
summertime. So, but 5 man is definitely gonna
yeah,
be.
in Ohio, really, really big.
Yeah, we
So
got the
Oh,
Buffalo Boys chance. So we got 5 man. I think our tournament. We do a tournament there. Our 5 man part of it. We got enough 5 man teams locally that'll make some. You feel me? Where you got Buff Boys, and you got the Columbus teams, and you got Chris. Chris got a 5 man team, and
yeah,
he
a
got a
few of
plug.
them.
So
Ohio legends,
yeah,
like Ray
like
said,
there's a lot of
Ryder.
shit. So
It's
5 man thing, and that whole midst of it, we gonna turn. That's gonna be. We gonna do that for sure.
I'm good now.
we
I'm
still
I'm
didn't talk
good.
about the video with the fight though. I'm like, wait,
Oh yeah,
sorry,
you
but
missed that, Jones. You acting like them niggas ain't get whooped.
that nigga got whooped and rolled down the hill. I
They,
want to,
Man,
bro. That video
we
crazy.
can't pull that up, man. Y'all gotta hit that DM up if y'all want that.
man, fuck
Hey,
all
no,
that.
we could post it on Instagram though. Post that shit on Instagram. Well, no, they don't probably do that shit on Instagram either. They probably don't do that
Bro, that's
bullying shit.
cool. They know the ass kicking look like on IG.
Yeah. But like I was saying before, they had to drop that news that we will be doing a 5 man tournament soon, powered by Empire. Um, just a lot of the shit that we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. As far as a collective in Ohio, worry about just worry about what you can do. Do your 1/8. If you feel like you don't fit a team or you don't fit a system, by all means, go to another team. Try to figure it out. But in a whole and in a collective, we need to figure it out. What we can do to get over that hump. Because I would love to have an Ohio sweep. Whether it's in D1, D2, D3, any
5 man.
division, 5 man, co-ed, doesn't matter. I would love to have an Ohio sweep. Maybe that's something that we could talk about.
Outside looking in, Jones, when I tell you that look of them niggas just it's so raw where you can be like, my 35 and up niggas is with the young boys and they won and they watching the girls win. Like they kick it like how
Generational wealth, man. That's all it is. No, generational success.
like
Generational success.
What do you think that mean?
broke it. Hey niggas, hey listen, I don't give a fuck what you talk about. Free agency ends like in March 1st.
Yeah,
So
March
by
1st, free
March
agency.
1st,
Please,
we
if
need
y'all got anything in that free agency wire, y'all gotta hit my
Hey,
phone, man. I am the
you do
Woj, man.
some
Y'all gotta hit
things.
Woj,
you know
hit
what?
Jones up. If y'all not hitting Jones up on this, if y'all not hitting my iPhone up, if y'all not hitting me up, bro, it ain't real. So if it don't hit
It
this
ain't real.
device,
If it ain't,
it ain't
once
real.
y'all
It
know
ain't.
y'all leaving, let us know we are. Yeah, we doing everything.
We
Don't
need
worry
to know
about it. We got
We might start
any
doing
news
like instant
in this
instant
flag world.
live. No,
We doing video. We dropping
so
commitment. We dropping committed
yeah,
videos. This
Y'all,
drafting. Yeah, don't
y'all
worry about
fried.
it.
we doing bombs. We got to start doing bombs when we start getting breaking
Yeah,
news.
breaking news, man. We
Oh,
got breaking
yeah.
news. We got going us wherever he gonna go because he said you're a free agent.
All
And
right. This has been this is episode 21. We let it game, bro. This be your host Jones. Them are my co-hosts. A Scrap, man. We let it game, man. We appreciate y'all for stepping in with us, checking us out. For the ones that popped in for the first time, appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming through. Shouts out to everybody that we got a chance to connect with in Chicago, Atlanta, the DMV, North Carolina,
Alabama.
every Alabama, especially
Definitely.
Alabama. Anybody else that
Alabama.
I missed, anybody else that I missed out there. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for popping in. We love the game, man. We will be back here Monday. Hopefully, we'll have some good news to have some champions on here. I want to get, like I
Oh
said, I
no,
want to get
Monday
the
night we gonna
champs
be
on
lit.
here.
We
I
gonna
want to
do
get some
it.
champions on here. So and I'm going to post the drip check that was on here today. The drip check that was on here today will be posted on Facebook and on Instagram. So y'all can go ahead and make fun of that shit right there. This is We Let the Game. We out of here. Peace.